What's good, Motion Mixtape? And we back with episode number 25.
Episode number 25. We're back at it again with another banger. And thank you guys so much for coming back again and listening to us yap about random ass shit.
Yes, sir.
You know, we've been talking a lot about music lately, but we wanted to take a break from that today because we've been just waiting on some shit
Yeah.
to drop. You know, after some crazy avalanche
Yeah.
of music that dropped, we just all of a sudden we're back to
Yeah.
just being chill.
And we not a music podcast, so we
We're,
can't
we're just
put
a
too much
yap.
on.
We're just a
We
yap
just
podcast.
yapping, yeah.
We talk about whatever we want to fucking talk about, and if you like it, good, and if you don't, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. No, I think we gotta be careful with that. I think there's a rule in YouTube that I don't think you're allowed to
You
say
say
bad
that?
words in the first
Oh
minute.
shit.
I'm not too sure.
I'm gonna have to go look at that because I did not hear about that
I'm
anywhere,
pretty
bro.
no. I know it's been there for a minute. I'm pretty sure that like YouTube doesn't like. Well, I don't know how it is, but like it's just the first minute you're not allowed to say crazy shit.
Maybe that's like a disclaimer thing. Like if you have kids pop up on your thing, like on accident, if they find your video,
Yeah.
it's like, bruh,
No,
I don't know. That's weird.
Either way, I mean, in 1 minute, bro, like
Like that's nothing.
there's nothing, bro.
Yeah, we'll go
Either
1
way,
minute and then I'll just start throwing it.
Yeah, look at you. All you have to wait is 1 minute. All of a
Yeah,
sudden, you
like,
can say
boom.
the random ass shit, bro. But I mean, we don't
Yeah.
care. Most of you guys know we just don't give a fuck. We just say random ass stuff.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
yeah, bro.
I've been good, bro. I've been good.
I know, bro.
This weekend been pretty busy. I mean, it feels like, I mean, I guess at the time of y'all seeing this, bro, we literally just put out our last
We
episode.
literally just put out our last
So-
episode, and we're literally recording not too long ago.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
but we gotta keep it on. No, we record like the day of.
yeah,
Don't
my fault.
trip.
I just leaked that for y'all. Chat.
Yeah,
But-
you gotta keep the magic, bro.
Nah,
You know what's crazy though? Like it's always people talk about how everything like behind the scenes is so different than how it is.
yeah,
Especially for TV, bro.
no, for sure.
Like I usually like when it comes to movies and shows like that, like it's usually pretty chill, or even podcasts. But like when it comes to TV, that's like where you really find like
Yeah,
like whatever they put out there, bro. It's
it's
so
like
different,
completely
bro.
opposite, and like they put on this like show or whatever, and like yeah, it's entertainment for sure. But half of that shit, it's like as soon as the camera's cut, it's a whole different world for
Yeah,
them, bro.
bro. I know TV like the TV world is crazy, but like everybody's just fucking toxic and shitty like that, bro. But
Yeah,
I don't know, bro. I wouldn't expect TV to be like that. Like
like
for some reason, it's like the most like well, it's like technically the most restricted place
yeah, true that.
for entertainment. Like you cannot put anything out on TV that's
Yeah.
not like double checked and everything. So
Yeah.
obviously it kind of makes sense why they're so strict with everything.
True that.
But and why it's like so like they meticulously just plan everything out perfectly.
Yeah.
That's why it's so scripted because if
It
something goes wrong, they
you're
can
cooked,
you can
bruh.
put it out. You know,
Exactly.
not
Yeah.
like a movie, like you can put already movie, like a podcast that
Exactly.
you can just it's like a more targeted audience. But for TV,
Yeah.
you gotta make sure you follow the
Yeah.
TV standards. So,
Exactly.
yeah, I
Like
kind of understand
cable and
what's
shit
up.
like that.
But yeah, but still, everybody's always like, from the stories and interviews I see from people from TV, there's always like fucking toxic guys in my
Exactly.
and even documentaries you see, bro, like from back in
Yeah.
the day, from like sitcoms and shit like that. Obviously,
Yeah.
by now everybody knows what happened with Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
these
Oh.
days, so
Yeah. That shit was crazy. But
No,
you see
yeah.
like all the behind the scenes that like you wouldn't have guessed unless you heard it from somebody who was on the set themselves.
Oh, yeah,
So
bro.
it's like, yeah, that TV industry, like just entertainment in general, but mostly TV. They
Yeah,
pay.
I don't think I could ever do like any kind of entertainment that doesn't allow me to
Yeah.
be who I am, bro. If as soon
Exactly.
as I have to like, they tell me you gotta play this or like this kind of role, you gotta act this certain way.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not doing that shit,
Yeah.
bro.
Like if I can't like be who I am, bruh, like that's why I think we were talking about that on previous podcasts where my girl was like saying I would be perfect for the Miles Morales live action movie or some shit like that.
No.
But like if I can't just like be like who I am, I have to feel like I have to fit into this extra role and like or change something about that to fit what they need. I feel like I could not do that. Or like even in music, because I feel like when you have a team and a management behind you, they want you to do certain things or take certain routes, and it's like
I mean,
I just want to drop
like
a
I'm
whole
willing to
time.
do stuff for marketing, but like you have to compromise everything of who I
Exactly.
am.
Yeah.
I'm not willing to do it, but I don't care how much money you offer.
No.
Well, actually, never mind. If you offer me a good amount of money, like
I'd be like, oh,
maybe if $500 million, maybe I
Yeah.
could. Maybe I would. For that amount of money, I don't care.
that is crazy. That is a fucking insane amount of money. But also, I don't know. Like I said,
Bro, if
maybe
you give me $1 million, I'll probably suck a dick.
bruh,
I'm not gonna
see,
lie to you,
it's
bro.
like I feel like I'm in a good boat of like halfway between where it's like, okay, sure, yeah, for $500,000, I would do something, but like also, I'm not gonna like tear down my morals for $500,000. If they like, you gotta do this crazy ass shit, like that makes you look like a fucked up person, like IRL, or
Like what? Like
like
what would
like
be some fucked up shit that
like
like they offer you to do? Like,
okay, okay. Well, I mean, I see the whole meaning behind it, and obviously he played a great role. But prime example of that to me is like Leonardo DiCaprio and Django, where he's like, "Hey, you had to spam that shit, like the N word and shit like that." And it's
but
like,
that's
I
different
mean,
though.
it's different
That's
because
like
it's
that's a
like,
movie though.
yeah,
That's like a
it's
role.
different because it's
I
like,
would do that for just to work with Leonardo DiCaprio. I would do that, bro. Like
yeah,
I feel like
like,
that's different.
but like even like there's other actors who have been in that same predicament, and they always talk about it after, and they're like, I felt so weird
But that's
playing that
I
shit.
mean,
It's different,
it's
but
different
it's like,
because at the end of the day, you're playing a character. That like
yeah,
I'm talking about
exactly.
like when as long as you're playing a character, like if that character is fucked up,
Then like it
I
doesn't
mean
have
it's
to
part.
necessarily tie to you.
It doesn't
Yeah,
have nothing to do with the person that you
yeah,
are.
I
Obviously,
get you.
I mean, obviously, it's crazy. It's a crazy role, but I
Yeah,
mean, either way, like if you want those kind of stories, you do
you
gotta
gotta
kind of
have to
have
have
that. So
somebody in the role.
you
True that.
know, so any, I mean, Diego, as you know, it's a
Yeah,
crazy
that's a great
story.
movie.
It's a
So
great movie.
I got no hate with that.
So I mean,
But
if
it would have
Leonardo
to be
DiCaprio,
something
like you
insane.
know, but I mean, I know I heard the story like whenever fucking Jamie Foxx does the interview saying like, "Hey, you gotta do this shit. Like you gotta
Yeah,
talk." Like he's always like telling he was the one that told Leonardo DiCaprio, "You gotta do this shit,
yeah,
bro."
exactly.
But yeah, that I mean, I guess I like in that aspect though. Like I would mean like more like compromises me as a person though,
True.
because like in television, like celebrities or like people just gotta act like a certain way, like and just
Yeah,
put them up like that's my personality, you know. But like as long as like if I have to play a role, like I would play
yeah,
it,
that's different. That's a
no
little
matter.
different. Yeah,
Yeah, like if
exactly.
they
Because
give
it's
me the
such a
opportunity
role.
to if you give me the opportunity to play like a role in a TV show or something where I'm playing the character,
Yeah,
doesn't matter what the character does, I'm just following the story.
yeah, for sure.
So I mean, unless it's
Like,
like a fucking crazy ass, you're asking me to fucking like do something crazy on set.
yeah, like I know some people. It's like they like it's how much to the extreme are you willing to go? Like that's like out of like your comfort zone type shit. You
Yeah,
feel me?
I mean, obviously, but I mean, for that same reason, like if it's a crazy ass movie, like also you gotta
You gotta
understand.
like you
Yeah,
might
I
have to
mean,
lock in for the role type
it's
shit.
different though because obviously when it comes to like crazy scenes, like I don't know, let's say like maybe like a grape scene. You know what I'm
Yeah,
talking about?
yeah,
They like obviously
yeah,
they have it more controlled like that. You know,
yeah,
it's not like they're asking you to actually do
yeah,
it. Like, but
exactly.
if they were,
But
for
it
example, if they were to ask you to
ask you to
actually do
actually
something
do it,
like
I'm
that, I'm
like,
like, nah.
nah. Or like, it's just like we were talking about on a previous podcast about like, what if some of these movies that we've watched that like they actually killed somebody in it for like the role, and it was like they went out for some crazy ass banger role to make it really realistic, and it actually happened. Like, how far to the extreme would you be willing to go for that,
I
bro?
don't know. I mean, it doesn't happen as often now, but obviously, like back
Yeah,
in the day, bro, you definitely got stories of crazy. I mean,
I'm
just
saying,
alone in fucking like we're talking about the Wizard of Oz.
yeah,
That alone, some crazy like
yeah,
that. We're just doing some
yeah,
deep shit, bro.
yeah, like.
But it was the fucking 30s. Nobody give a fuck.
Right.
But I mean, like if it's to the point where you're actually doing something like
You have
the
to really do the
doing
action that's like
something, the action of something that you don't
that
want to do. I mean, if
yeah.
it's been controlled, everything's like both actors are part
Yeah.
of it. Like everything's good. Like
Yeah,
obviously,
for sure.
like it should be, or I'm assuming it always is.
Yeah.
Then it's okay. But if you're actually they're asking you to, hey, you gotta fucking slap the kid and
Yeah.
kill him. I'm like, oh shit, I'm not
I'm not gonna actually do
gonna,
that shit,
I'm
bro.
not actually
You're
gonna
not
do
gonna
that
actually
shit,
catch
bro.
me doing that shit.
No,
So
yeah,
I
no.
totally agree with you on that. I think it's just like I said, it's a certain extent that you gotta be willing to go to. And I couldn't see myself going and doing that for a check because that's like,
Yeah, no. I
nah.
mean, obviously, that I mean, that's a whole different level. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's very different
but I
level.
was kind of like talking like maybe like reality TV. Like, would you
Yeah.
do that? Would you do reality TV?
See, but I feel like reality TV is
It's
just
so
is
goofy.
it goop like low key. They be funny as hell to watch sometimes. Some of
I
them be
don't
like
know.
funny
Like,
as hell to watch, but it's like like if you go into it genuinely being like, yeah, this is 100% like real type shit. You're
I don't
getting
know, bro. I don't
disappointed
think I
too.
would do reality TV. It's just so
Yeah,
goofy to me. Like, I feel like I would. You know what though? I might do it, but I would probably get fired though. I feel like I would do
damn.
it, and I would be like, yeah, I followed the script and not follow the goddamn
Yeah,
script.
yeah.
I
You
just
just
kind of
like go
improvise.
completely off of that shit because it's like it's a mix of real with a script at the same time.
I don't know,
So
they
it's like,
say I don't know. I'm pretty sure everything's scripted, but
yeah,
I would like if I were to do it, I would try to be as like l- nonchalant about it. Like
yeah.
I don't give a fuck what you tell me. If
That's
I
fair.
don't care if I get fired. Like
Yeah,
I'm
like
just
I
gonna
gotta go
go.
crazy for the role type shit. Yeah, no,
Well, I wouldn't go crazy for. I would just like I'm gonna be myself, and I'm
yeah,
gonna say the most crazy shit I ever
yeah,
just to throw him off guard, bro.
type shit. No, I mean, I don't really believe. any or like most of that shit is real. But also, I feel like in the sense, I guess, of maybe it's the characters, so they can technically like not switch up their personalities, and they're just executing a script. That's what I mean by like it's a half real, half script. But I won't even say
I
half
don't
because
know.
most of that shit is scripted. You can
I don't
tell.
know.
It's
If you're like watching reality TV, if you watch reality TV and you think
it's
it's
real.
real, you're getting clown, bro.
You're
Like get
literally
the fuck
getting
out, bro.
they're snagging your money for free, bro. Like,
Yeah, bro. You and the person that watches the WWE and thinks it's so real, you both get fucking
bro.
arrested, bro. You guys are fucking
Back in the
delusional
day
and
when
shit, bro.
everybody was like, they're like, oh, bro, when I was a kid, I used to think that shit was so real, and
No,
it's
bro.
like,
Well, I feel like to this day, well, when I was a kid, I definitely believed that WWE was real, but then I was like,
yeah,
yeah, no way, that shit's real.
yeah, no,
But I
no
mean, not
fucking
gonna lie,
way,
that is it's better than entertainment. Like then
yeah,
that is, I don't know. Like there's some nice appeal to it that even though it's fake, it's still entertaining. You
yeah,
know, and
and I
it doesn't feel goofy like
exactly.
fucking like reality TV. You
And
know?
yeah, I feel like some things that can be like some things that are 100% real, like it's no fakeness behind it, it could also go completely wrong. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, I mean, especially with like WWE, bro. You think they're
yeah,
really gonna be launching each other and
yeah.
fucking hitting each other with
You
chairs?
know
Like,
how easily, like, bad that could turn into, especially when you have hella egos clashing.
yeah,
Like, just on live TV, you got somebody ready to kill somebody
yeah, bro.
for
No,
like the cut. Like, nah,
nah, bro. That shit.
that
I
shit is
mean, that
wicked.
shit is, and it's cool though. I like the fact that it's definitely like all entertainment. Because I mean, technically, still like a sport because even though it's fake, like you still gotta train hella for
Yeah,
those like shits to look as real as he can. You know,
yeah,
obviously, all the people that it's not like just because it's fake, anybody can do it. It's like
yeah.
nah, you
You
still
got
gotta train to like it's like a training of like fake fighting. You know,
yeah.
that's what they do. Like it's wrestling, but it's like fake fighting at the same time. So you
No, I
gotta
feel you. I feel you.
you gotta like organize. It's kind of almost like a dance. You gotta like choreograph. Yeah, you
Yeah.
know, that's kind of what it
Like, I
is.
wonder how that shit goes behind the scenes, like,
Uh,
trying to organize exactly what is gonna happen, like,
yeah,
during the fight. Like, "Oh, you gotta do this shit," and so, like, they're performing that shit ahead of time, trying to make it as accurate as possible.
yeah. But I mean, not gonna lie though. Recently, like in the last couple months, and I would say recent years, we having like a kind of like coming back with the WWE, bro. Especially
Mhm.
with the like now they're including like more stuff, like obviously with the return of like The Rock and John Cena
Yeah.
lately, and then having like big influence like Bad Bunny in
Yeah.
there, like Logan Paul, and
Yeah,
I mean
then
not
they literally
then they
had
had
Speed
Speed,
in the
yeah,
prime.
fucking Brad
Dude,
Melvin,
he got
oh
RK out
bro,
here.
yeah,
Was
Rock,
barking at Randy Orton, bro, like,
bro.
what the
I mean that's gotta be peak right there, bro.
like, that's when I knew I was like, "No way the WWE is,
But
like,
it's
taking this
doing it's killing it
route."
right now. It's very fucking entertaining, bro.
Yeah.
It's coming back to those days where you would just watch that shit. I don't know if you remember, but like I'm pretty sure I still have the fucking like the WWE games
Oh, yeah, they do.
like on PlayStation and shit. But bro, just those used to be peak like back in like
Yeah.
2010,
No, for
2011,
real.
bro. I used to play those with my cousins, bro. That would be
Those
like
used to be the
that
funnest
was the
games,
fucking
bruh. I
one of
used
the
to play
funnest
those
games, bro.
shits too, bruh. Like, all of, like, the sports games like that, bruh, especially back then, they were just on a different
They
level,
were
but especially WWE. That's
those
definitely
our video game peak like 2011,
yeah.
2012, bro. That was like I used to play those shots and those were so fucking fun,
Yeah,
bro.
for sure, bro.
Yeah, bro. But
Uh,
anything else, bro?
to
How
take
you
to
been, bro?
take a to take a little switch of direction, we talked about WWE and entertainment, but I mean more back on how I've been this weekend. I went on this like triple date thing, right? And so
Yeah.
one of the people in the group, they're kind of like it was like experiments, like it was their first time
Is it like
meeting
the
in
first time
person.
you go like on like a double triple day or like have you done that before?
No, it's not the first time, but like I would kind of consider it the first time because previous times it's been with like shitty people. I guess I'll say that. But like this
Yeah.
time it's been with like a cool
She
group.
said like, the people that gone on a date with this motherfucker. The other couple that went on a date with this motherfucker, bro. He said, "Yo, motherfuckers suck."
Duh, bro,
I
I'm
don't know.
standing
I
on
mean,
business. Nah,
I
I'm
never
just
been
saying.
on a double date
Yeah.
or like nothing like of that aspect.
Yeah,
Uh,
but like for example, right? Me and my girl, like we just went on this like we went on a double date kind of. Like it wasn't strictly a double date, so I want to consider that with these pretty cool people, right? And
yeah.
so it's the same people we went on a triple
I
date
mean, I've
with.
been
So
like out with like past relationships. Like
yeah.
I got now and there's like other people there,
Yeah,
but it's not necessarily like an actual double date. Like we didn't.
fair
It
enough.
was just like it wasn't like us two couples decided to go out
Yeah.
together. You know, it was more like with an event, there's other
It
couples.
would just link, and
So
that's how it's been in the past, kinda too. So
yeah,
technically, I guess I would say this was like my first actual triple date. So it was pretty dope. And
yeah,
then for example, like the one couple, they're not like official yet, so they're talking, and that was their first time meeting
yeah.
each other in public. So
Oh, first time meeting each other in public.
yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's scary to do, especially on a triple date. Like if
fair
it's the first time you're gonna meet that person, I feel like it has to be like
solo.
solo.
Dang,
I don't know,
speak on that.
because I don't know. It's like I feel like if you're actually gonna go like meet that person for the first time, you gotta make sure that
There's no
maybe
outside influences.
I don't know. I don't know. Like maybe I might sound crazy or toxic or like an asshole for saying this, but like if it's not the right person that I thought it was, I don't want to be seen in public with that type shit. You know, like I
Oh,
don't want like my friends to see that shit. You know,
damn.
and not in a mean way. Like I'm just saying, like maybe this person wasn't what I thought I was, and maybe that person doesn't think I'm what
Mm,
she thought I was either. So we when we match through text, but like if we actually meet in person, we don't match at all. Like
it's
I
like
wouldn't want to risk it in
scary.
front of other people.
Fair enough. I mean, that's a valid take. Luckily, like for these two, they already knew who, like they looked like, and they also like had been talking for a minute. So
And
like it's like it worked out really good for them. But I guess leading into more relationship stuff, like if you put yourself like have you ever had some crazy situations where it's like, well, I mean, you've spoken on first dates before and how some crazy first dates have went,
yeah.
but like being in a first date situation with somebody, like have you had any like crazy shit that went down that was like in a good way, or like you're like it's memorable, it's a memorable first date for you that made you want to go and keep going, like maybe try more with this person?
Oh, well, I don't know. Like some of the ones that I remember a lot. I mean, I've been to like different ones, but maybe another one was. I mean, with this specific person, what we like usually our dates were usually concerts, which is kind of weird
Hmm.
because we started talking at a point where I used to go to like a lot of concerts, or there was like a lot of concerts going on,
Yeah,
but I was like usually this concert I had no one to go, so I was like, fuck it, let's go. So that kind
yeah.
of were like kind of how our first would go, which is a little bit crazy, for thinking about first dates.
Mm, I mean, I feel like maybe as kids that would be crazy, but like
Well, I
we're
mean,
getting to a point
we're
where
not necessarily kids. It wasn't that long ago,
yeah,
but I would still say that I feel like nowadays I think that a perfect, well, not a perfect first date, but a good first date is somewhere where you can actually be able to talk,
conversation.
and converse
Yeah,
and get
that's
to know
I
each
agree
other.
with that.
And the thing about this too is like this person, like we were friends before we were
Oh
actually started
yeah,
to try anything. So we had already, talked a
talked
lot.
in person. Yeah,
So it's kind of like our first moments of us going out outside of school, just us two. We're kind of like concerts, which I
of
mean,
meeting.
technically it would be considered a first date, but it doesn't really like the first time we met,
Yeah,
like
for
because
sure.
we had already been knowing each other for like about a year or so.
Hmm.
So that's why it wasn't necessarily like I guess the typical like first date because you heard like I already knew this person kind of
Yeah,
so
fair enough.
so maybe that was a little different. Another one that I really liked was the this one time this chick asked me to go to a so it was that like let's go to the movies date,
Yeah,
right? But it wasn't like I invited her. She invited me, and not only did she invite me, but like we were not gonna go see like any like brand new. Like she
yeah.
invited me to go watch Scarface, which was a really cool
Oh
thing.
yeah.
Obviously, nothing fucking happened.
Hmm.
Fast forward, like that went to shit. But
Yeah.
it is pretty memorable the fact that she had the initiative to ask me
Hmm.
if I wanted to go see that, and then that it wasn't like a typical movie day,
Yeah.
because you want to see something like different.
Yeah.
So that was kind of cool too.
Yeah. I feel like first dates are always you either get a bit of excitement or you get hella nerves. Like especially depending on like I guess depending on who you are, like as a person and how you are with relationships too, you'll be on either side of the factor, but also because it's like it's fresh and it's new and it's
Yeah,
like the possibilities that could go with this person. So I thought that was nice, like seeing them the other day because it was like you could see them like in the first stages of them, you know, trying to make things work or like trying things out with each other.
yeah,
And so at least for me, that kind of brought me back to like when me and my girl first started trying, and it was like the first time we met in public, and like knowing how that feeling was, and knowing how like our feelings are now, and seeing where we're at now. So it was like a reflection moment more than anything. So it
okay,
was like, I don't know, that was cool to me.
yeah, that's nice. I mean, I also definitely have like some of my like what would I call it? Like some of the date spots that I have like for the first date, definitely.
Yeah,
I feel like like a first date now, it's something like you would definitely want to like not spend too much money on. You know what I
yeah,
mean? I definitely think that like if you're going on the first date, like, well, for me, like I do like to pay and stuff, but I don't
Mhm.
like. I wouldn't necessarily like take her to like a fancy ass restaurant like right
Yeah,
off the bat, like, or I wouldn't like do something like crazy, you know.
yeah,
But I'm
I agree. Yeah,
like I'm more of a like let's be able to conversate, let's do something fun, something like you can enjoy.
yeah.
I'm not too much of a eater like on the first date. You know what I mean? Like
That's fair.
I'm not too big on like let's go get food like as a first date.
That's
I
fair.
feel like that's cool. Like that's a cool date, but that's not necessarily like a first.
Yeah, I feel like the food part, like, cause like I guess for me, what ended up happening was it was more of like we had conversation, we actually like talked, and then we went and got food.
Yeah, I
So
mean
it's like
that's a little
that's a little
different.
different.
But like if your plan is to go in a restaurant, like
Yeah,
right off the bat, I feel like I don't know. I'm just not like I like going out to restaurants and going out to eat. Like I'm fucking fat. I love to
yeah. I'm
eat.
a big bag, bro. I know. I
But
feel
like
you.
I fuck with that, but I just don't think that's like the first idea of like, hey, our plan is to go to eat to a restaurant like
Mhm.
right after that. And I mean, it's not a bad idea
Yeah,
either.
it's
But for
not,
me, it's like
but
a I prefer something more casual, more like, hey, let's go get like Dutch or boba or
mhm.
ice cream.
Yeah,
Something more of that
that's
aspect.
fair.
Not like it's something quick. You're not gonna spend too much money, but it's also
Mhm.
like good enough to like be able to conversate.
Yeah.
I'm more of a drink guy than like eat
Okay,
when it
that's
comes to
fair.
like the
First date.
first couple of dates. Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess that really depends. I feel like I'm a definitely a eater. So like I like to eat, but also it's more about not going just to eat. I guess some dates can go really bad to the point where it's like maybe y'all aren't really conversating that much, things aren't hitting off, and then it's like awkward as shit
yeah.
in a eating scenario.
That's another thing too, because if you're in an eating scenario and you're kind of awkward and you guys don't
Yeah,
match, like if you
you're
don't match
stuck
that
there.
person, you're kind of stuck there right in front of
Yeah,
them, just kind of like in silence. So
yeah,
it's
it's
something about
awkward as
awkward,
hell.
and I'm not like you also put yourself in that position where like if you don't actually have a relationship with this person and you guys are not able to talk and yap, like
Yeah,
you kind of putting yourself out there like in danger, That's
exactly.
why I prefer doing something that like kind of gets us more involved, like maybe going to like a arcade or
Yeah,
something like that.
exactly.
Like you don't necessarily need to like you can talk
Yeah.
and while you walk around and you choose shit, but it's not necessarily like you gotta like
Yeah, you're active with it, and it's not like
yeah
because like you said, if you don't initially hit it off like the first date, it could go like with food, it could go a really good impression or a really bad impression depending on how that conversation goes and how that
yeah
scenario and like everything that ties into that. And
yeah
so it will be bad for a first impression on a first date to be in that situation, and then you're stuck. Also, I agree with you fully on like you shouldn't. I mean, some people go out super, super all out for the first date, and I'm not like saying that that's a bad thing necessarily.
yeah
But for me personally, it's like you get time to know this person. You get a chance to meet this person and like see how you guys are together, see how things are before you drop, a big bag. Because then also one, you could drop a big bag even if the date went mediocre, and that's like a high expectation already set off the rip rather than you and this person, you can kind of develop something or try to develop something.
yeah
And then it's like, yeah, you can still like, because I'm on the same boat as you. Like, I like to spoil, like, I like to, like, try to provide. But it's like to do that, like, if off the rip, the first thing I do is like, I'm like, all right, I'm about to take you to this crazy ass spot.
yeah. And then
Like,
that's another
that's
thing too.
one
Like if
bands.
you start
We
like
got to get
putting
crazy
up the
ass food.
expectations and the first date too, is like bro, like you're gonna put yourself in a bit of trouble. Like
Yeah.
to like later on in the relationship, she's gonna just be expecting better and better.
Yeah.
You cannot like start up here and then kind of go down.
Yeah,
Maybe you
exactly.
should like start right here and then little by little go
You
up.
try to get better as it goes rather than start from like, because I think that's the key right there. It's like it's not necessarily that going on a super expensive date is a bad thing, but for some people they'll start off with a super expensive date, and
Yeah,
then it just like once they get that person they feel comfortable, and
and
so they're
then
just like
everything
it
else
just
is not
goes
gonna be like that. And
downhill.
then another thing too is like you kind of put yourself in like a position where if you go somewhere crazy, some expensive shit,
Yeah,
not that all women are, but I mean it is fucked up. But at the same time, I also understand like some people can be gold diggers too.
true.
So you can also put yourself in that position where you're like
You taking advantage of
they're
her,
taking to
which is
get an
not.
advantage of you. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So
for sure.
just another thing that you gotta think about.
Yeah,
But I mean, everybody's different. Some people get impressed by it and it works. Going on the expensive route.
yeah,
Other people really could probably even backfire and maybe think you're
yeah.
a fucking douche for
Yeah, I
like
was
spending that
about to
much
say,
money.
because like I know like a lot of people at least they view it as like a do you do this for everybody type shit? Because then it's like, some people might take that and they might be like cool with it. They're like, oh, they take it from a different approach,
Yeah.
like as a it's a good thing. But then also some people might take it and be like, do you do this with everybody? Like, this first date can't even be like memorable or special because it feels like you just do this shit with everybody.
Yeah, that's another thing too. But I mean, at the end of the day, it just really just depends like on the person that you're going out with, and I guess what it would be for me is like it doesn't matter what we're doing,
Yeah,
as long as we're able to vibe and like have a good time.
exactly.
Like that's just necessarily what you're looking for. Because
Yeah,
like it
for
doesn't
sure.
matter if you go like somewhere expensive or somewhere cheap, or maybe not even go out at all. If
Yeah,
you're just literally just sitting down and talking, as long as you guys are able to connect, that's
exactly.
what the most important part is about the first date.
Yeah, I mean,
But
like the thing about me too is like at least like with my girl, like us having that little bit of awkwardness or like it's like you can tell it's the first date, like that also helped make the date too. Because it was like we were both kind of like nervous because we had this impression of like what each other were because we had already been talking previously. So we
yeah,
had this like not expectation, but this impression of what each of us were. So
yeah,
then to get in public and like, meet each other and really like try to vibe and connect, it came naturally, but it was also like a nervousness connection. So I think that's like the highlight of, being when you're first going on that first date with somebody is that it should feel like that. It should feel memorable. It should feel like, it's a special thing, not, it shouldn't feel awkward in a sense that, you feel like, you can't even really have a great connection with this person or it's
yeah. I
not, you
know.
shouldn't feel like it's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Do you
Yeah.
usually get well? Obviously not anymore, but like
Yeah.
back when you're used to like going first date, does it feel like is are you always nervous like going towards a date, or like would you like be calm?
I guess it depends. Like I wouldn't always be nervous, but I wouldn't always be calm. Like because I feel like the thing is, I feel like at least with well, I'm gonna tie it back to my girl now. It was a good mix of like calm and nervous. I wasn't necessarily nervous to talk to her, like do things with her, or like especially stuff like that. Like I wasn't like stuttering over my words, type nervous.
Yeah,
But it was more of like a like I guess the best way to put it is maybe like butterflies nervous, whereas like you're not necessarily nervous of interacting with this person as you're scared of them, but
yeah.
like you're a little nervous. It's like, okay, this is new. This is like a different experience than
I don't know.
previous.
But like when it comes to like this is new, like I don't know, because I feel like I already kind of like had those experiences where like all the new stuff, or like
Yeah.
or like on to go on a date and the butterflies. Like I already had those kind of experiences. So for me, it was like I don't feel nervous of trying new stuff. I guess what
Yeah,
really
for
get
sure.
or like honestly, when it comes to me going on a date, I don't really get nervous.
Mhm.
It's more like a well, I don't know. Like if I already met this person before and I already like seen them in person, and I would know like I know how they are, then I don't feel nervous. But
Fair.
like if this is the first time I'm gonna meet them, I do feel a little bit nervous.
Yeah,
But that's just because like it's the first time I'm gonna meet them, so
exactly.
it's a little different. But if I already met this person before and like had an interaction with them, I don't go towards the day like feeling nervous.
Do you feel like well, I know a lot of people talk about like honeymoon stage or like the 3 month phase. I don't know if you heard
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that
yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah.
Like, do you feel like that shit is like real? Like, do you feel like it's only like people have that big stage like that and then it just like goes away?
I don't know. I just have my like toxic tendencies, bro. And I don't know. It's fucked up, but it's like for me, it's not necessarily like a honeymoon stage. It's like for me, like one of the things I love the most is the chase, bro. So
Yeah.
if I'm with some like if I'm talking to someone and I'm like trying to shoot my shot, I guess,
Mm,
or like trying to get to know them, what I like the most is like getting to know them and maybe like or even like this is gonna sound weird, bro. Like even getting rejected at first,
mm,
but then kind of like fighting my way to like get that spot.
mm,
Like that's what I like the most. So throughout that like stage, throughout that time of me trying to get to that person, I definitely like I kind of like my peak of like locked in with that person. But as soon as I feel like it's already like I already have them, and I can start dating them. And this is gonna sound fucked up, but like as soon as I'm over that part of chasing, and they're kind of like want me now, that's kind of where I'm like, oh shit, like that's kind of when I
damn.
start to like lose a little bit of
Like
feeling.
chill.
Yeah, they kind
Damn.
of depart myself. I know it sounds fucked up,
Damn.
but I'm just I feel like I said this shit before, but it's like for me, what I love the most is just the chase.
Uh-huh.
So it is like I said, it's a little bit of it's a little bit toxic, but it's just like
They gonna be
me.
coming at they gonna be like, this dude is someone else in these comments. They gonna
I
be
know,
coming at
bro.
you.
Like yeah, I don't know. I'm an interesting individual, but I definitely like the chase. Like just being able to go after a person and
So like, do you feel like you kind of get, not that you get bored easily, but it's like once you have that, like once you finally achieved your goal, you're just like, that's it type shit.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is. And I mean, I don't just because yeah, and I'm not saying like once I achieve it like with sex or nothing like
Oh
doesn't
yeah,
necessarily
no,
have
that's
to
not what I mean.
doesn't have to do nothing with that. Like just as long as because it is very easy to tell when you actually can lock in with a person.
Yeah,
So that's kind of where like as soon as at that point with that person, that's like, oh shit, I don't know if I'm ready for this.
that's fair.
But I mean, there's obviously different people because there's some people that even after I get them, like I still feel like locked in
Yeah,
with them, and I really feel like the
you could go
emotional going
somewhere.
somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it just depends. Like you gotta feel like you really ready for it, or like sometimes you might have that chase or whatever.
yeah. I
And
don't know.
both.
There's some people that I just know that even if I'm not chasing them, we both want each other. Like I'm gonna lock in, but
Yeah,
it's usually like it's a little different, and
that's fair.
so that's kind of where it is. So,
I
but
feel like with me, like once I really like am like locked in with somebody, like it's like I'm locked in, and like it's, at least with me and my girl, it's like yeah, sure, you could say we had a honeymoon phase, but I feel like you know those like it's just the same when you go back to somebody who starts off a date big balling, like he drops this big ass bag on somebody, right?
yeah,
And then he finally gets the girl, and then it's like he just lacks off, like he turns into like a nobody type shit. Not to say he turns into a nobody, but he just like he starts off with this really high expectation, and he just backs off, and he's like, oh, well, I already have her now.
I know.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like I
That's
can't.
the thing though. Like I don't like
I'm not
dating
saying you do
though,
that.
because
Yeah,
I don't date it. I don't put it in a situation where it's like
yeah,
we're actually dating after that.
exactly. No,
I'm able to pull back right before it's like too late. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
So you're like you like to tease. You
I
a
get
teaser,
I'm a
bro.
teaser,
You're a
bro.
teaser.
I use a flirty ass motherfucker, bro. I'm not
Bruh,
gonna lie.
this man,
I like to
this
flirt
man's
for
a
fun.
tease. He teases and he's like, "Oh, my fault." Like what?
You don't feel that? Like I don't know. I met some people that they feel like
Like the tease is like the best part.
I don't know. I just like flirting, bro.
Uh
I'm
huh.
just like
I mean,
I
so
don't know.
yeah, some people just like to flirt, like
I'm
like
a
because
Latin ass
that thrill.
motherfucker, bro.
Some people just like the thrill of like that flirting, or like that's why I mentioned the honeymoon, the early stages. Some people just like that early stages, and then they really get committed, and then it's like, oh shit, where do we go from here? And then that's
No,
why
no,
the
I know
that's
what it
why
like. If I commit, like I know where to take it. Like I'm
yeah,
I'm mature enough to know when I get to a
is it yeah
relationship, I know how it's gonna work.
yeah.
But that's different though. For me, it's like what I want, like it's like
You just
the
like to
little flirting. You know what
yeah
I mean? Like going out to like you meet a shorty, you
vibe out.
talk to her, and you spit some game,
Hmm.
and you make her laugh and shit, and then that's gonna work life,
He's
bro.
like that's the peak right
And
there,
that's
man.
the
That's
thing. And I don't even do it because I want it, bro. Real shit. I just be doing it because I just gotta know that I'm him,
bro.
bro.
Oh,
I gotta know that I still
this
got
is
it
the
on me.
biggest him. I'm him moment. He gets the self satisfaction by
Yeah, bro. It's not.
teasing,
It's not even because I like her, bro. She can be a 5 or she can be a 10. I'm a flirt with her, and then all this, and if
bruh.
they still fall down and they like that shit, I'm gonna
Word.
feel good, bro. I mean, it
Word.
doesn't have to be like constant. It doesn't have to mean like we gotta like text and shit. But like if I see you in
Damn,
person type
bruh.
shit, maybe give you like a little hand, maybe little
Mhm.
compliment here and there, a little banter, and then all of a sudden that
This
that made my
guy,
name, bro. That's all I need, bro.
this guy right here. He's a teaser, bro. He
Shit.
likes to tease and shit.
Nah, bro. I don't know, bro. But it's what do you think about this? So, like on the first date, do you kiss?
No.
You don't kiss on the first date?
I'm not gonna say no, cause first when somebody has a kiss with somebody, you'll know when. You know what I'm saying? But also for me personally, I'm like a I want to kiss on the first date type of dude, just because it's like for me, I'm like if I'm gonna talk to somebody, I'm talking to somebody with the intentions of like, okay, where could we take this?
I know.
Like I don't really do short term talking personally, or like I don't like I'm gonna call you out here, but I don't tease.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not even dissing you for real.
Nah, bro. I know I deserve it.
Nah,
It's all good.
I'm
It's
not
all
even
good,
dissing you
but
for real.
I deserve that shit,
But
bro.
I like if I'm like gonna talk to somebody, I'm thinking of like, okay, where can we take this? Even if it didn't go well, even if it falls out, it's like the experience, the learning experience. It's like, okay, it didn't go that way because it didn't need to go that way. You know what I'm saying? And so that's kind of how I approach things with that. I just feel like a kiss on the first date could kind of go one of two ways. It's like it could seem very forced. It could seem like you
I
just
mean,
like the
you have
shit.
to read their vibe, bro. You have to
Exactly.
read
It depends on like the vibe you are having with that person. Because if you just like you just on some going into the date like, oh, I'm gonna kiss this person by the end of the
Yeah,
night type
that
shit. I feel like that's kind of weird
yeah,
because it's
bro.
like you're already going in with this set goal in mind. Like I'm gonna
You
do this
gotta
by the end
understand,
of the
going in
night.
the first date doesn't mean you already have it. You just
Exactly.
that just like it's the first. It's your kind of like a trial. Like it's
Yeah.
your opportunity to show off if you guys are able to connect. You know, it's
Exactly.
kind of like your opportunity to see if it's even gonna work.
Yeah.
And if everything goes well, then you can maybe end the night with a kiss. But if everything goes to shit and it's awkward, you don't
Then
want
it's
to
like
be. You don't want to put her in a position
where she's
where
even
she's like,
more like, nah, this
nah,
dude
bro.
is a
And
weirdo.
after a shitty, imagine, bro.
Yeah,
After
after
a
a shitty
shitty
date,
ass day,
then
bro,
you
this
get kissed.
motherfucker tries to kiss me,
Yeah,
bro.
and
This
then it's
motherfucker
like,
just eat garlic bread, bro. You trying to kiss me? Get
like
the
that's
fuck
like,
out of
like
here,
you know what
bro.
I'm saying? Like that's a bad look. So I'm not gonna sit here and say no, like not a kiss, like you shouldn't kiss on the first date. It's really all about you both understanding and like having that connection. And you know what I'm saying? Like if you guys are both feeling the same type and it happens, it happens. I feel like when it comes to like dating or wanting to be with somebody, a lot of times when it's really the best experience is when it is unplanned or it happens. Like it just kind of falls into play.
Yeah,
It's not forced. Like nobody's trying to push you two together. Nobody's
yeah,
trying to be like, oh, like I got a friend for you, bruh, type shit. Or I mean, like even though that I feel like isn't as bad because that could also still be very
Wh-
unexpected.
what
Like if like one of your friends is like, bruh, I got a friend for you. Like I'm gonna put you on to this one girl.
type shit?
It depends because it's like if you just vibing and doing your own thing and your friend just come to you one day and it's like, hey, bro, I got this one. You
Like
should
a
talk to
two
this
man
one
type
girl.
shit? I don't know, man.
Nah, not
Are
even
you are
like
you
a
are you not a fan of the two man? I like the two man.
not no, bro. No,
You're not a fan of the two man?
no, bro. I'm
Well, I
not.
mean,
Well,
like both girls have to be on
no,
it, and both guys have to be on it.
I'm not.
If you've been kind of forced into it, it doesn't work. Like
I'm
you
not.
both people want to have it.
I'm not. I'm not in that too man shit.
Nah, you're not into that two man shit, bro. Nah, you gotta. I'm a bro. Well, I'm not gonna say nothing because
Yeah,
I'm about to
my
expose
girl's
myself.
actually about to kill your
I'm
ass like
about to
last
get
she
myself
sees this shit.
exposed, but bro, those two men be crazy, bro. It's two
No,
men season, bro. It's
no,
summertime,
bro.
bro. It's
No,
two
bro.
men season, bro.
I'm locked in right now, bro.
Nah, fuck that
Or
shit, bro.
not
I'm
even
just
on it
kidding,
right
bro.
now. I'm locked in.
Alright, bro. No,
but
I respect that. I respect that. I'm not gonna
but
push you, bro. But I'm just letting you know.
no,
As soon as you're single again.
all
No, you're
right.
not gonna be single. You're not gonna.
My
But if
girl's actually about
if
to
for
come
some
like
reason destiny happens and something happens, you're gonna lock
he's
in with
gonna
me, bro. Obviously, we don't want that. We don't want that. We want you to stay
this
locked in.
guy
We
here,
want you to
bro.
stay locked in.
Yeah, facts.
But one day, if life happens,
Mm,
you're nothing is promised, but death. That is the
yeah,
only thing promised, bro. Then
fair.
then if for some reason that's how God wanted it, then
Yeah.
God did,
Oh God.
and that's how it's gonna be, bro.
Nah,
But
like yeah, I feel like things like that. Like things just happen for a reason, right? It don't if it works out with somebody, if it doesn't, it happened. Like I'm definitely a believer in like if you want something too, you could fight for it. But also if things happen for a reason and it's like both people gotta be in it on wanting to fight for it, or it's not gonna work out. Like if one
yeah,
person's wanting to fight for it and one person's not, you might as well let it go. Cause that
yeah,
at that point you just gonna be doing more damage to both of each other.
I know, yeah.
So when it comes to like the first date thing and kissing, it just depends on the vibe and like you both have to be locked in with it. If not, it's gonna come out as a weird outcome and it's gonna be a bad look,
I
bro.
know, bro. You think you have some experiences of that kind where you ended up in the girls group chat, like they're probably talking some shit about you?
Bro.
I don't know. Maybe not so often anymore, but I know
Like
I'm no throughout high school I had
throughout
some.
high school, I had to end up in somebody's
I
group
know I've
chat
been on that group
because
chat, bro. Like, no way this guy did this shit.
like dude, I mean, I always think about
They just
that.
got judged by the council, bro.
Yeah, I always be thinking about that, like, or even like just like everyday experiences where like maybe some random person saw me do some stupid shit out in public, and they're like texting their friends like, bro,
I know it
what the
had.
fuck is this
I know
dude?
some motherfucker had done that shit to me
But
because I done that shit to other
yeah,
people. But they're like,
but
it's
dating
inevitable.
is like a different type of like when you get put in the group chat while you're like trying to mess with somebody, bro. That's a different type of embarrassment because then it's like you fucked up, man.
I know, bro.
Yeah,
You gotta deny it, and
yeah,
shit,
you're like,
bro.
nah, bro, I didn't
That's
mean.
low key why like one of the reasons why like in my high school I usually never used to mess with people from my high
Mhm,
school. I only like mess with like two people
mhm.
once, and that's it.
I mean, and also that's the thing is once you end up in that group chat, bruh, somehow your friends gonna know, the
No,
whole
bro.
school gonna know,
I know.
everybody gonna know, and then folks just know you as oh, you just did some weird shit. like with
I
this one girl
know,
one time. Didn't you do this with this one girl one time? And it's
I
like,
know, but it's
what
like,
you
don't
talking
worry about that shit. I'm about to do that shit to you, bro. Chill, it's your turn.
about? What?
I'm just kidding, bro. I'm just kidding, bro.
It's on the
Imagine,
first day, like
imagine. Nah,
with
bro.
garlic all up in his mouth and shit.
No, no, that has never happened to me. I've done a lot of things, but never garlic on my mouth,
Have you
bro.
ever kissed on the
What
first
kind, what
date?
kind of, what kind of kisser are you? Are you like top lip, bottom lip, like tongue?
Mm, I mean, I feel like tongue is like tongue comes naturally. Like it's just like once you get to that point, then it's just like it is. You feel me? But on a regular, probably more like
They on
I
bottom
don't
lip.
know. I was about to say more bottom. I feel like bottom
Bottom
lip
lip.
is more like full, bro. It's like
Yeah, I don't know. I'm more of a bottom. I think I'm just so used to the bottom lip that like
yeah,
it's easier comes like it just naturally goes to that, you know.
yeah.
It feels
That's
weird when
fair.
I've like I don't know. There's been premises where I had to kiss some girls and it's like she's doing some weird shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
what's up? You never had that like when you're kissing and then all of a sudden some weird shit happens, like
Nah,
she fucking bites the
but
fuck out of your tongue
oh,
or something.
that's crazy. Nah, I
Yeah,
haven't. Have you? Yeah.
no, no. Well, I
Okay.
don't know, bro.
He's not gonna leak. He's not trying to leak.
I'm not gonna leak no
He's not
one's
trying to leak.
shit, but I'm just saying, bro. Some crazy shit
You've
be
had some
happening.
crazy shit happen like that. Dang. Have you ever like okay, so maybe this is a little federal, but like what's the worst like first kiss you've ever had with somebody?
For worst first kiss.
And it doesn't even like maybe it doesn't even necessarily have to be like some insanely crazy shit like they bit your lip and cut that shit or something, but just like what's like
Oh, I
made
do
you
have some crazy stories, but it is
but
fair.
it's
I don't know if
federal.
I
Is
don't think I can.
that
I'll
that's
tell you
fair.
after, but it just I
That's
can't share in front
federal.
of the
That's
camera
fair. That's
just
fair.
because he was in like a.
That's fair. You good, bro.
Look,
I understand.
I'm gonna tease you like I tease my females. It
What?
wasn't just with one person that time, bro.
Oh,
We'll leave it at that. We'll
it
leave it
was
at
like a
that.
train of
This
kisses,
great.
bro.
No, no. I don't know about a train, bro. That's a little bit insane. But
That
let's just
ain't
leave it at
gonna
that.
work, bro.
I'm just saying. It could have been the wall too. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Damn.
Imagine. Imagine that happens to you. Like imagine at a party, like a prank where they're like, "Hey, close your eyes and you're gonna kiss this
Dude,
person."
what?
It's your fucking dog's butthole.
Oh, that's crazy work.
What is it? What if somebody did that shit to you, bro?
I would be so pissed.
I would kill someone,
I'll
bro.
be like,
I
no
would
way
kill
you just
someone,
made
bro.
me do this shit. Or like, yeah, cause like just growing up, bro, everybody always hit you with that. Close your eyes real quick, and then they be trying to make you do some shit. Fuck no,
Oh,
bro.
bro.
Fuck no.
Or you? What about like going, kind of like pushing them back? Have you ever had like any like embarrassing experiences with girls? Like you for sure like think about it and you're like, what the fuck did I do? You know what I did once?
Mm,
It is like in
talk about it.
elementary school, bro.
Yeah.
So it's been a minute, but I used to have a big crush on this girl, right?
Mm.
And I don't know why, bro. I was like, I think I saw like a YouTube video or something that it said like, I don't know if it was an article or like TV or like something, but it's like it said it was something about like if you argue with a person a lot, it means you like them or something. And this is like fourth grade, bro. So I was
Uh,
like, bro, if I want the girl that I want to like me, I need to
uh,
argue with her. So you know what my dumbass does, bro?
what?
This is like again, I'm less than 10 years old, probably 10
This
at
guy
max.
here.
I go over here like she wants to like me, I need to argue with her. But what do I argue her about?
What?
You know, my dumbass goes up to her and I start fucking insulting her, bro.
No
Hoping that that's
way.
how I'm gonna get her, bro. She
No,
fucking hated the fuck out of me after that, bro. She
bro.
told her whole friends. She was like, "He called me a dumbass."
No
I'm like,
fucking
bro.
way.
I'm like, and my friends were like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Trust, you're gonna fall for this." But like, trust, that's the sauce right here. That's the risk right here, bro.
What?
Trust.
You know, it's funny because I'm pretty sure, like, I'm like 70% sure I had a similar experience to that shit in like
Bro, I don't
third
know
or fourth
why it
grade,
makes
bro.
sense. How am I
It's
gonna argue
because
with her?
no,
I need to call her a bitch or something. I don't
no,
know.
no, because there was this one girl like that had messed with me and like I kind of messed with her. This was back in like elementary school, like maybe fourth grade or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And that was back when Kick was a thing. I don't know if you ever,
Oh,
yeah, I don't know if you
kick.
ever used Kick, but
Yeah,
back
yeah.
when Kick used to be a thing, bro, and the group chats, shit would get wicked. And I remember one time in the group chat, I don't even remember how it started, but like like me and her were like going back and forth at it, like we were like arguing, and like I started insulting her, bruh. Also, like I don't even remember what I said because it was so long ago, but I'm like 70% sure that after that she literally hated my guts, bro.
No, bro. I know
She
this
didn't
girl.
want shit to do with me no more
She
ever.
fucking hated me, bro.
And it was like back then you thought that kind of shit was like the reason, right?
I was yeah. I thought like that's like for me, like
You
it made
thought
sense.
that
I
shit,
saw that shit
yeah.
on
It's like,
fucking TV.
oh
It had to
shit,
be real, bro.
it
It had to be real, bro.
It's like if you be insanely mean, bro. Like maybe that's what. Like,
That's a sign that you guys like each other,
yeah,
bro. She fucking didn't even want to
dude.
talk to me after that, bro.
Yeah, bro.
It's cool though. Like you eventually we went to the same middle school, so we were eventually able
Oh,
to like
okay.
bring peace. But nah, she hated me throughout the
Damn,
rest of
bro.
elementary, bro. She was
Damn.
like, nah, bro.
Yeah. Nah, that shit was,
That's
and
funny.
I
That's
feel like
funny
there
though,
was
because
like
my
some,
friends were like, "What the fuck would you do that?" I'm like, "Bro,
yeah,
trust,
no, for
trust the
real. Or
process."
like there was this one time in elementary school. I think it was fifth grade. I was dating this one girl. Like dating this one girl, and then there was this like other girl, and like it was so weird because I was like dating this one girl one day, and then the next day I broke up with her and got with this other girl, and then the next day
Damn.
I broke up with her
Nah, this
and got
boy,
back with the other girl, bro.
bro's a retired player,
No,
bro.
but it's funny thinking about that because like I feel like as a kid, the concept of like what a relationship is, like it's non-existent. Like nobody fucking knows about that shit. So it's like I guess when I was a kid, I probably just thought that that shit was like normal. Like,
Nah, in
just like
kindergarten, bro, like if you were to have a girlfriend, you would get bullied, bro.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
bro,
yeah.
whenever I remember what's it called, like I was talking to this girl, like nothing serious, like in kindergarten, bro. But for some reason, people thought that we were together, and they were like,
Yeah.
and they were literally fucking teasing me, like, you have a girlfriend, you
Yeah,
have a girlfriend. I'm like,
or
bro,
like you
I'm
would
like,
say something, you would say something about like somebody, like it wouldn't even be on the like you fuck with them type shit, but maybe like behind the scenes you did. And
yeah.
as soon as everybody figured out what you said, they was not like it was on
Nah,
their head. They're
they're
like,
like, you're
you
gay.
like this girl, you like
And I would like be like,
bro, like,
no, bro,
oh
I was
my
gonna
god,
wanna
bro,
crash out, bro. I
oh
would
my
dead as
god,
a wanna
bro.
crash out, bro.
Dude,
Like, bro, like now looking back at it, like we're fucking
we were
kids, bro.
stupid as shit.
You know, bro, that's crazy that you told me that. That is funny because, like, for example, me in elementary and like middle school, like I was like the good guy, kind of.
Mm,
Like I wasn't like I was the nice guy type
yeah.
shit. You know, that was kind of my role. But now, like, obviously, fast forward to now. I mean, I'm not gonna put myself in no like
Uh,
label, but I'm also not gonna say that I'm the good guy
These
anymore.
toxic kings.
Nah, bro.
This is one of them toxic kings.
Yeah, I guess so. But I'm just saying, like,
Uh,
isn't it weird that I had that transition? Because a
like
lot
the
of that, like,
flip.
for example, like, there's some I know some people that like back in elementary or middle school, they would like get girls type shit, you know,
Mhm.
like they would like be hanging out with girls and kind of be like that player. But then all of a sudden they come to high school or like they come like to our age now, and they're like, they're fucking shy and barely going out
Yeah,
type shit, you know. So it's
yeah,
it's it's kind of weird to see that.
that
It's
flip.
interesting to see that like switch from like when you're little
Yeah,
and you think you're gonna be like the nice guy and shit, and all of a sudden you maybe like you get a glow up or something, and all of a
yeah,
sudden everything switches.
yeah. You're just like chill, like more reserved. I feel like now, especially like when I first got out here, I was like hella reserved. So I was just vibing. But
Yeah.
you know, now I'm all wifed up and shit.
I know, bro. This
Like,
is wifed up, bro. This motherfucker about to get married, bro.
yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
But back in elementary school and middle school days, that was some diabolical shit.
Bro,
I don't even
how you
know.
been rejected? Like really bad.
Have I gotten rejected
Like
really bad?
yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Even in most like recent years too, bro.
Recent years? That's crazy.
Yeah. Like
I don't know. Like recent years, I haven't been rejected. Well, maybe not like that, but like for example, I guess my biggest like now being rejected like recently, for example, it was like this like girl that I was going out with, and we
uh-huh.
went out to dates and shit. And like basically we did everything that a couple would do, but we just like
Yeah.
at the end when I was ready to ask her out, like she didn't want it.
Yeah.
That's kind of my way of rejection, but it's still, I mean, does it really count if it's like if we went through most of our? I mean, I guess it does, but it's
Yeah.
like
I
that's
guess
kind
it
of like
still
my
does.
biggest rejection now
Uh-huh.
because it was like we went through everything, but she like didn't want
Nah.
nothing serious either. So
Yeah. I
that's
mean, I guess that's like a rejection, but not but like it
I
depends.
feel like for me, rejection has to be like we did nothing. Like she dead ass
Yeah,
never wanted to give
exactly.
me a
Yeah,
chance.
okay. Well, then I don't know if I've had any like well, I guess I have actually. And when I mentioned like more recent years, bro, like that's like I mean I guess it's not really recent anymore, but like when I first got out here, which was 2022.
Mhm.
But I had this
Still pretty
one.
recent, bro. That's 2 years
Yeah,
ago.
that's recent, but like it's not, but it is. So,
Pretty recent.
but like I had this one experience in high school. There was this one girl that like I was messing with, but like I was super duper reserved. Like I didn't want to like tell her on some shit. Like I was
Yeah.
super shy, but like I'll always like hang out with her and shit. And then I was like it was bad, bro. Like I mean I wouldn't classify it as like tricking because I wasn't trying to fuck her, but it
Mhm.
was like type shit like the vending machines at snacks. Like I would like pay for her shit and shit. Yeah,
Oh,
it was
that's
yeah.
bad.
I was in a bad like position with that, bro. And
Not the
so
vending machines, bro. You can't let that
yeah,
shit slide.
I didn't
It's just $5 back, bro. Honestly, I would.
and here's the thing, like Slick high key, I feel like obviously in that position, she like probably took advantage of that shit hella because I don't think she wanted to like I don't think she was trying to get with me, and I eventually saw that right, and so I stopped messing with her right, but one of my homies we were in gym and like he went to like go like get her number type shit, and she was on some oh yeah I don't got my phone right now.
No,
She was
that's
she was
crazy.
on some I don't got my phone right now, but like when I get it back I got you type shit to him, right? And so I remember that was like her friend, one of her friends was
Yeah.
also in that class. And so I was trying to get her number. And she didn't say no, but she didn't say yeah. So the next day in gym, bro, we was walking around the track and I see her walking with her friends. And so I'm with my homies and we walked up to her again. And like it was the most awkward, like conversation,
Yeah.
like the most awkward like situation ever because it was like completely obvious that she was not trying to give me her number, but like I was just like I was like she didn't say no, but she didn't say yeah, like and I was so stuck up in that I was like maybe I should like try again. It
Nah,
was
I
like
mean,
stupid as fuck. It was
props
stupid.
to you for
It
trying,
was stupid as fuck,
bro.
bro.
Nah,
That's probably I won't even like I would consider that probably rejection. Definitely, I would
yeah, I
consider
mean
that's probably the most embarrassing
no, I
rejection
mean, because the thing
experience
for me,
I had.
like I said, like with this girl that I mean, my most recent experience of rejection would be like I went out with this girl, like we
Yeah,
went on a couple, not even just one day, we went on a couple of dates.
yeah.
She like I met her parents, she met my parents.
Oh
Like it was getting
damn.
to that point, but
Yeah.
I like when I actually got to the point where like, are we gonna date? And it was like, nah.
Nah. Damn.
So, but I mean, it's like I get. I mean, it is rejection
Yeah.
technically, but you also feel like it didn't feel like it was like I had no chance either. You know, it was
Fair
just
enough.
maybe she just wasn't ready, or
Yeah.
you know, it's a different kind of situation with that.
No, my experience of rejection was with
No,
people
no.
that
I
didn't
mean, I
have nothing
definitely
to do
like, for
with me.
example,
Had nothing to do with
well, I don't know. This other girl that I used to talk to, and here's the thing with her, like she always was the one that wanted me
hmm.
at first, and then when I actually gave her the chance,
She was like, nah.
nah, she was like, nah. And then, but all of a sudden, I stopped, you know, fucking around with her. I started going now and doing my own thing, you know. And then she comes back, and then yeah, and
Damn.
it's a little weird, bro.
Yeah,
And
because it's
she,
like now you
yeah,
like
she's still doing that shit, but at the same time, it's like, and to this day, she still does it. But all of a
damn.
sudden, I don't know, she's literally disappears for a while, and all of a sudden, she comes back. So
Damn.
it's a little weird with her, but
Yeah,
I don't
there's
know,
like
bro. That's like probably my most recent stories with rejection. Other than
fair.
that, I mean, not in high school though. At least,
Damn. Yeah, I had a few times, so I can't
no,
even speak
no.
on it.
I mean, those were the only two that I really can think of right now.
And then there was this one time with this one girl, and this is like a more recent one. I doubt she gonna see this, but I don't really care. Um, I was kind of like messing with her. It wasn't like we both acknowledged that we was messing with each other thing, but it was like I was kind of messing with her. I thought she was kind of messing with me, but we was at lunch this one time, right? Because basically I had a I had a fifth
I
grade
actually, I just remember one story, but you go
a
first.
fifth
Finish your story. Finish
like
your story.
my first semester out here because I didn't take a computer class in
Yeah,
Georgia.
yeah,
Well, I did, but it was like it didn't meet the actual
yeah, yeah. I know what you're
requirements,
talking
so I
about.
had
Yeah,
to
because we
do
were
it. We
talking
were
about
talking
that.
about that. I
Yeah,
had to do it in my junior
yeah,
or my
me.
junior really, and there's this one. We weren't like never. We never taught. We never did anything like. But it was like we, like I felt like maybe like okay,
Like there was some banter in there. Yeah,
yeah, but it wasn't like we talked or anything, and it wasn't like we never made it clear, right?
yeah,
But we
yeah.
were at lunch this one time, and there was this one homie. he was like a sophomore or like he was like young as fuck. And so I had knew him only because I just dapped him up randomly up at lunch. Like I was just like fuck it, I just dapped him up, and he like so I knew him, and I had saw him one day, and I was like I saw him talking to this one girl. I was like, right, that's your girl right there. That's your girl. He was like, hell no, hell no. And he saw me with her, and he was like, that's your girl. That's your girl. And
Nah,
she hit me with the well, like she was talking to him, but she hit me with the hell no, like never, never, never.
I don't know.
And I was just like, damn.
It feels devastating at the moment, but at the same time, though, like that like I never trust that, especially when it's in
Yeah,
front of
true,
people, though.
true that.
Because I like
But
for I've been here with the situation where like I've been like walking around with like a girl that I like, and then
uh,
one of my homies hits me up with that, and I'm like, nah, bro, you tripping,
yeah,
right in
but
front of
like,
them. But
but
that's
like,
not necessarily because it's true, you know.
they're just like you trying to act on some crazy like, yeah. But I don't like, I don't fuck with that shit, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cause
Like
I'm like, bro,
I don't blame you either.
like
It's a
you
big
might as
fuck
well
up.
just you might as
You
well
could just say no.
you
You
could just
got
say no, yeah.
you
You
could
could
just
just be
say
like,
nah.
nah.
You gotta hit me with
You
the never.
you just gonna be like, nah, right? And I would have been all with my day, like I don't give a fuck. And
But she
even to
hit you
this
with
day,
the never.
I
Fuck
really
that
don't
shit.
give a fuck. Like I don't
Yeah, I'd
care.
rather fucking die than be with
Like,
that. Nah,
like genuinely like being 100% on it. Like I don't give a fuck, bro. That shit.
nah,
Like
nah,
I'm
nah.
like, bro, okay,
Nah, I
whatever,
mean,
bro. But I'm just like, you still could have just said no.
you could have just said no, bro.
But
It's
nah.
yeah, bro. I know. I feel you on that. Like I've done that before too.
Mm,
So, but I like I said, I don't trust it because I say nah doesn't mean no.
yeah,
Which
yeah,
is
for
still a
sure.
little, it's just a little fucked up, you know.
Okay, but there's a difference. There's a difference between like you said, like hey, they're like, nah, nah, and fucking like I hate you, fucking die, bitch.
Yeah,
Like
hell nah, brother,
don't
fucking
ask
nah, bro, nah, that's insane, bro.
yeah, but
Nah, I mean,
that's
I was telling you, like,
oh yeah.
I do remember another rejection,
Oh
but and this
shit.
wasn't even a reject. Well, I guess it was, but it wasn't. It was like I fucked up, and it was funny
Uh
though,
yeah,
because it was like I was talking to this girl, and she liked me, right?
yeah,
And I mean, we're still friends. Like, I'm still friends with her, but like, we had
mhm,
like an interest of like dating at some point,
yeah.
right? And then all of a sudden we start talking and shit, and really, bro, we probably talked for like 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
And then I actually, we're talking on Instagram, and then
Yeah.
I was like, "Hey, bro, give me your number. Like, let's talk
Oh
through
shit. Yeah.
iMessages." Everything was going good,
Yeah.
bro. But like back then, I used to have my messages on like it would tell you like red, and then the timing
Oh
got red,
yeah.
bro. And like obviously when we started talking, I had that, and I realized that they
You
had
had
that
your
shit on.
rarities on, yeah.
Yeah, and all of a sudden I turned it off. And she's like,
Oh
"Why'd you do that?" And she's like, "Nah." And I was like, "What do you mean why I did that?" She's like, "Bro, why you acting stupid, bro?"
damn.
And now it's just like, "Nah, bro, I'm not about to play with that sneaky shit, bro." And then we just started talking to Instagram, bro. That
Damn.
was kind of my I fucked.
You was like, you was like,
I low key fucked up, bro.
you
I
sitting
fucked
there
up,
like,
bro.
I can see you reading the message. He's like,
Nah,
fuck.
bro. I'm like, fuck, bro. That was like,
Bruh.
and this is the thing, but like, she's pretty as fuck, bro. But
Mm.
I fumbled that. Like, that's one of my biggest fumble. I don't think that was a
Uh-huh.
rejection. That was a fumble, bro.
Damn.
Cause, bro,
Like
fumbling a 10 out of 10 is like a
you saw your bad.
canon event, bro. I fumble a lot of girls too. Not gonna lie, bro. But
Hey,
damn, bro.
hey, I'm just
What
happy,
doesn't kill you makes you
happily,
better, right?
happily wifed up. Now, I
Nah,
mean, that's
this
all that matters.
motherfucker didn't fumble, bro. I did though.
Happily wifed up. But I will say, you talking about like it's funny thinking about that or like the reaction because like at least with me when I'm in an argument like over the phone, I'm super locked in. Like I don't even know what the fuck is going on around me type shit. Like I'm super locked in. Somebody could be talking to me. I'm like, hold up, bro, hold up. And I be super locked in. But then also on the flip side of that, like just like especially when you like first talking to somebody, right? Or like this was more like younger days, right? Like maybe middle school, like high school. I mean, I want to say that it doesn't happen now, but like back in the day when you used to like you might have sent like some text that would have been like cheesy, but then like you like hopped up and like threw your phone down and was like,
Oh yeah,
I
man.
yeah, you got you so you just hyping yourself up, and
Yeah.
then you hear that ding, you're like, oh shit, hold up,
Nah, bro. Like when you send that risky ass text, I mean,
yeah,
even now,
yeah,
still like,
yeah,
obviously now I'm a little more mature about it. But
yeah,
before, bro, like you would send that risky ass text, but all of a sudden you would fucking run
yeah,
away, bro. You're
yeah.
like,
You're like,
I don't know what you're gonna
I
say,
mean,
bro. Fumbling a bad bitch is necessarily a canon event.
pending event.
Canon event, bro. It has to be like, as a man, you don't fumble a bad bitch in your life. You're not doing things right. Yeah,
Bro,
but yeah, I mean.
that's like the early stages of like fucking trying to mess with
One
somebody.
of the
That's like,
embarrassing things, bro. It's like a
yeah.
really one of those like things that it's like look back and you're like, fuck, bro, what the fuck did I do that? And most of the time, bro, not gonna lie, bro. Most of the time, whenever you fumble a bad bitch, it's not. It's like some dumbass thing, bro. It's never.
Yeah,
It's never.
it's like you like something went stupid. Like
Something went like some stupid ass shit. It's not even because you like talk to another girl or not like nothing. It's literally
yeah,
some stupid shit like fucking turning off your red
yeah,
receipts,
dude,
bro. And I literally fumbled
you're
because
watching
of
this,
fuck.
right? And Gerardo
She
turned off
watches the
his red
podcast
receipts,
every
right?
now and then, bro.
Like
She
she gonna
watches the
be in the
podcast every
comments
now and
laughing at
then,
this
bro.
shit right
This is like, bro,
now. She
you know
like,
I
yeah.
regret this shit, bro. You know I regret this shit,
Bro,
bro.
she gonna tease you for that shit till
I
the
know,
day
bro.
you fucking
She's not
die,
gonna
bro.
let that shit slide, bro. It's all good though. I respect that because not gonna lie, even after everything, like she's standing on business, so
Yeah,
that's
and
respectable.
then low key, as much
That's
as I say
respectable.
stupid, it's like I could get it because it's like, bro,
No, I
like
respect, bro,
you
because
could, she caught you turning off your red receipt.
no,
So it's like,
she
bro,
called me 4K, bro.
it's like why you turning off your red
Nah,
receipt, bro?
4K, and this is the thing, bro. Like as much as you hurt me, like the fact that I fumbled that, it's very respectable because she like it just shows that she has real standards for
Yeah,
herself, bro.
yeah,
And
she's like,
I fucked up, bro, for doing something stupid, bro. Which
yeah,
honestly, bro, respect to that because you know
type shit.
it's very
He's
respectable.
saying this right now, and never mind. Too federal.
Yeah, bro. And anyway, I'm still pissed about that, but it's all good. We're chilling. We're homies now.
He's
We're homies
chilling,
now.
he's chilling, he's chilling.
Yeah, bro. But let's talk about some other shit,
Yeah,
bro. Because
let's
I know
switch it
there.
up from the relationship stuff.
Yeah, kind of talking about like going back a little bit, like on your on the fact, 'cause how I was talking about like how I like the chasing when I get them.
Oh yeah.
Like what kind of that, because for me, like that wouldn't necessarily be one of my biggest I'm him moments, but just in general, like throughout your life, when you think about your life, bro, like what's your biggest I'm him moment? Because I
Damn.
was watching this podcast the other day, and they were
Yeah.
talking about how there was this one guy like in the 1950s,
Yeah.
in the 50s, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was in the 50s where he was like, he was drunk in a bar, and he
Mm.
said, "I could fly a plane from New Jersey to New York in 15 minutes," and this motherfucker literally like straight up from the bar went to the fucking stole an airplane and
Damn.
fucking took it from Jersey to New York and landed it right in front of the bar in only
Damn.
like 30 minutes, bro.
That's
And
crazy.
then he ended up drinking more. Like this motherfucker did that shit
Like
drunk.
drunk
No
and this stuff.
lights, no
That's
video, nothing, bro.
crazy.
That that's some crazy
That's
shit.
on business, bro.
That's some I'm
That's like
him
that's some
moment,
like just the
bro.
ego, like his ego up on some
Yeah, bro. And you're
crazy
talking
shit.
about the 50s when fucking there was no technology, nothing crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like literally airplanes were barely starting to like be
Yeah.
a thing, So
I,
like what would you say would be like your biggest I'm him
I
moment? Or
don't know.
like you think back and you're like,
Yeah.
fuck, that was low key like I'm him,
Yeah.
bro. I did that
I
shit.
feel like my biggest I'm him moments came with sports. Cause like when I used to hoop all the time, and then even at like one point I hoop for the school, right?
Yeah.
So I would have like I was never like one of the superstar players on the team. I never really got that much like playtime as it was. I was kind of like that. Like
Yeah.
the I was the kid that people looked at as like, oh, he's just there type shit.
Yeah.
So I had this one time in practice, right? I was going against like our star play. Like he literally carried the fuck out of us. Like I wouldn't say he carried, but he was like one of the main starters on the team, right?
Yeah.
I remember the coach, he used to do like these one on ones, right, in
Yeah.
practice. And so it's like, all right, one person gets the ball, one person on defense, like try to score. It's
Yeah.
simple. And I had the ball, and I literally like when I think back to this, because this was back in seventh grade, I did not have no bag. Like my moves, my arsenal was trash, right? All I could
Yeah.
do was like kind of shoot, and I was very inconsistent. So I hit him with like some crazy ass move and like did like a step back in the corner, and it was a corner three, and I knocked it down right in his face, and the whole gym like exploded, and everybody in practice, and then like it was funny as hell too, because everybody like knew I was ass, and
Yeah.
so when I hit the shot on him, he was so like he was so like not even pissed off, but he was so like, ain't no fucking way. Like he just ran out on the track because we had a track right outside of our practice gym,
Yeah.
and he just did a whole fucking like mile around that shit in the middle of
Damn,
practice.
bro. Bro was so
Cause
devastated.
he
You had
was
to get
like,
up out
bro,
of
he
it.
was like, fuck no way you just hit this shit on me, bro. And he actually went and ran the
Nah, bro.
fucking track, bro.
I,
It was
bro,
like,
like I
I'm
said,
punishing myself, bro.
I know what you mean. I mean, I also when I play soccer, like I wasn't one of the. I did start a couple of games, but I wasn't necessarily like the star. I wasn't like a great.
Yeah,
I wasn't like the craziest guy. I wasn't the asses guy.
yeah, that's fair.
But obviously when somebody that's worse than you or
Does something,
worse
yeah,
worse
yeah,
than you, and gets you, bro. It doesn't matter
Yeah,
on if it's on sports or anything, bro.
yeah,
As a man, for me, like I feel when it hurts your ego, bro.
yeah.
You're like,
You're
you
like,
know, fucking
fuck,
way this shit
right?
just happened to me.
Yeah. And I still be on like the game and shit like that too. So that shit happens so often where like I'll be like you and your friends, you're like ego and you're like, I'm better than you at this shit, right? And then like y'all get to 1v1 it and they just whoop
Yeah,
your shit. And you're like, ain't no way I just lost to this white girl,
nah,
dude,
bro.
bro.
I know I feel you on that shit. Now, for me, like I don't know, like I done like I accomplished a bunch of shit that a lot of people would like, how the fuck? Like for
Yeah.
example, with my job, like wait, you know, getting those big checks, like definitely
Yeah.
have, or like landing a new customer,
Yeah.
definitely has been some of the biggest I'm him moments. But
For
it's
sure.
like, well, I don't know, bro. I guess my biggest I'm him moment definitely has like I work would definitely be that one time where like, and this was like when I used to do landscaping,
Mm.
$40,000 job. Everybody, I'm talking about like grown motherfuckers, you know, like with
Yeah.
degrees and everything, going out to do quotes, and none of them would get the job. And then I fucking go
Yeah.
with my years experience of sales, and all of a
Yeah.
sudden I land a $40,000 job. That's like the biggest
Yeah.
like I'm
You're
him
like,
moment at
yeah,
work
I do
professionally.
that shit.
Yes, like I did that shit. Not even fucking like did nothing crazy, you know. Like it didn't
Yeah.
take me like took me 2 hours and I closed the deal. So that's like
Yeah.
one of the biggest ones. But like I don't know. I also remember like when I was like little, when I was like probably like 7 years old. I remember I used to box with my cousins that were like fucking 5, 6, 7 years old,
Yeah.
older than me. So I'm thinking about this. They were 14. I was fucking 7, and we used to like box and shit
Yeah.
like with the gloves. And I remember like one time I actually I was going at it with my cousins, and we were just going at it, bro. And I hit him like really fucking hard on the fucking face,
Damn.
bro. I knocked him out, bro. Literally, I literally
Damn.
put him to the ground, bro. He
That's
landed somehow, bro.
crazy.
That's like one of my biggest
That
ones,
yeah,
bro.
like I had so many moments like that, like with my cousins where I just like destroyed them in some shit and it's like they're way older than me. It's like, bro.
Yeah,
That
that's definitely one of the biggest like moments so far, bro.
yeah.
Like nothing too crazy like
Nothing.
fucking landing the plane in
Yeah,
front of the fucking.
nothing on that type of belt yet. I mean, like also in more recent years, I guess, maybe like me explaining this, it sounds corny, but like when it comes to people maybe like hating or like praying on your downfall, like, you know how homies be.
Yeah,
They be like, you not doing that shit, bro. They be like, you not gonna do that shit, bro. Like anybody could just do that shit, and they be praying on your downfall, and then like you go out and do it. I feel like
yeah,
those are some
definitely,
I'm him
definitely some
moments
of
because
the.
it's like y'all was praying on my downfall, and I
Well,
went
like
and
with
did
my
this shit.
teacher, for example, in high school, that I thought I wasn't gonna
Oh
graduate,
yeah,
and then I ended up with a fucking full ride. So
yeah.
that's one of the biggest, like,
Biggest
hey,
I'm him.
bitch, shut the
Like
fuck
fuck
up,
you.
bro, fuck you. That's one of like my biggest also like I'm him moments. Yeah, I feel like one of my the most I'm
Yeah,
him moments came with like professional stuff. You know,
yeah,
like just proving people wrong, like especially like in a professional like environment.
yeah.
Like for example, like I also like gone to this competition for business and I ended up
Mhm.
getting like a bunch of fucking like medals and
Oh
shit.
yeah,
And
you
my
were talking
teacher,
about
yeah,
that.
and then my teachers thought I wasn't gonna do it. Like, bro, I'm just saying, like,
Yeah,
yeah, I do that shit. I win.
I feel you, bro. Yeah,
That's definitely some of my biggest ones for sure.
yeah, yeah, for
You
sure,
know,
bro.
because I was thinking about like, bro, like, I mean, I definitely gotta do some crazy shit too. Like,
Yeah,
like, I gotta like, I need to be to the point where I can say some crazy ass shit that no one has done, like to my
yeah.
grandchildren,
Yeah,
bro.
exactly. Like I got like if I have a story to tell, bro, like cuz I feel like sure at the point I'm at in life right now, I probably got some like chill cool stories that I could tell to my grandchildren, but I got to have this one like banger ass
There's
story
one
that
banger, and
yeah.
then eventually you gotta even hype it up more because you know
Exactly.
I feel
You got
like
to
they're
exaggerate.
like, you know, when you're like uncles and your parents
Yeah,
tell
they
you
be
stories, you just
exaggerating
hearing
and
that
shit.
shit, but still, bro,
Like
that should be sounding
it be
hard, bro.
sounding fire though. Like
Yeah,
you got to
like
have some exaggeration to the point where it's still believable, but
yeah.
it's like
Yeah,
damn,
I want to be
you
to
could
that point
sell
where I
them.
have a story where it's like it's already crazy as it is, but even I exaggerate a little bit more,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh
I
yeah,
gotta be
for
at that
sure.
point, bro. Fuck, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
they
definitely.
definitely gotta get some more I'm him
I'm in
moments,
moments.
bro.
Yeah, that's it.
But yeah, bro. I mean, is there fuck?
And it be making you feel like on top of the world type shit. You
I
just
know.
especially like I feel like the biggest thing for me is like proving somebody wrong. It's like, bro, like and not even on no ego shit. Well, it is on ego shit, but it's like I don't even gotta say nothing to you. If you count me out, I'ma just do it in my actions.
Bro,
So that's when I
I
be
be
like,
loving when
man,
people call me out, bro. Like I don't know. For me,
yeah,
it's like I love the fuck the people. Some people doubt me. It's like, bro, I'm gonna do
exactly.
that shit, bro.
Yeah, like
You
somebody
don't think
doubts me. I just
somebody
be
tells me
like,
that's just like
I
motivates me.
show
Like
you,
I'm gonna
bro.
do that shit, bro. I don't care
Yeah,
what you say. I'm gonna
I'll
do
show
that
you
shit. That's what I do.
for sure.
Um, so I kind of like talking about like going back to the when you were kids and you would do dumbass shit, bro. I don't know if fucking if like if you were ever at some point like this is gonna sound a little crazy, but it's gonna sound
Yeah.
on some serial killer shit,
Oh
bro.
shit,
But
what?
like I don't know, bro. Like that is a little weird, kind of like bringing this up, but it's like when you were little, you wouldn't do like anything crazy with like bugs and shit.
With bugs?
Yeah, like for you, like you never like used
What?
to kill like bugs and
Like
shit.
just for fun?
Well, kind of.
Yeah.
I,
I mean, I feel like that's like a thing that a bunch of little like well, I mean, I'll say little kids
what was
in
like a
general.
weird? What was
Like
like a
that's like a
what was
thing.
like a weird thing that you would do as a kid that would look
uh,
you consider like this motherfucker might be a serial killer?
I
I actually
don't
used to
know.
think I had autism, bro.
Yeah, I mean, bro, but here's the thing with
No,
that, bro.
bro.
It's like
Bro. At some point, I did ask question. I didn't even ask my mom. I'm like, Mom, do I
it's
have autism?
bro, here's the
Because
thing.
because in Mexico they used to have a bunch of ads,
Yeah,
like kind of like to like see if your kid. Because a lot. Well, I don't know. I think there was a problem. I'm not too sure. I might just be making shit up.
yeah,
But I think there was a problem with a lot of like undiagnosed autism uh children out there in
yeah,
Mexico, and they were trying to like fix the problem. They would kind of like
yeah,
do advertisements in TV of like some of the signs that your kid might be autism.
yeah.
And I would watch those ads. And I'm like, bro, I might be him, bro.
So
They're describing me. They're describing what I do, bro.
no, if I'm being honest, even to this day, I still feel like I would not be surprised if I got told that I have it. Because some of the stuff I'd be doing, I'd be like, bro, we're
I
not
gotta be
doing
on
it.
the spectrum. I'm not gonna lie.
And I think honestly too, a lot of people don't realize how like I'm not gonna say it's common, but like I feel like a lot of that shit, like I feel like so many people could be classified like as being on
On
like
the
the spectrum,
spectrum.
and it's like just maybe not as like bad. But I feel like a lot of people have it more than people think it
I'm
is.
pretty sure
Like if
I'm
I'm being
definitely on the
honest,
spectrum.
yeah,
Some
because even like nowadays, some people say that. I mean, technically, I guess everybody has like a little bit of it in them, but like, nah, bro, I feel like a lot of people don't realize how much they probably do have some bit of autism in them. But this is just
I'm pretty sure I have it.
I got to, bro. There's no way,
There's
bro.
no way I do all the shit I do and act like
Like,
the way I do.
bro.
I'm not normal, bro. I definitely.
Look, I have to, bro.
Uh,
There's no fucking way.
yeah, bro. I mean, like I said, and it was funny because I literally like I would see those ads. I'm like, bro, they're describing. Like, I think I'm autistic, bro. Like,
Or like I don't know because I wouldn't say that I have ADHD or anything like that, but I don't know. I don't know. That could be,
we could, bro.
but I know I feel like I definitely gotta be some type of
That means
like
we
I
get
gotta have
to
some autism in
that
me,
means we
bro.
get to
'Cause
make fun of them now because we're part of them,
bro,
bro.
I mean,
We're part of them, bro.
bro,
Fuck it.
no, but like some of the stuff I be doing, I be like, bro, there's no way. Like, what am I doing?
No, I feel you, bro. Nah, I mean, I don't know. Like for me, bro, I used to like no. I
With
mean, I don't
like
know. Like
bugs and shit though.
I would kill a bunch of bugs, bro. But not like I wouldn't even say bugs. I would say ants, bro.
Fair.
Like
Like you'd be
I
like,
used to see
I could
ant
kill them.
colony, bro, and I would like do
Like
some
step
devious
on,
shit.
bro. I used to kick ant colonies, bro.
No,
And
I
then
wouldn't kick him,
like
bro.
the
But you
ant
know what I
piles,
would
bro.
do though?
I would like kick them or
I
like
wouldn't
at the
kick him,
hose.
bro.
I'll
Ooh,
spray that shit
I
down.
would spray that shit. I would
Yeah,
get fireworks
yeah.
too.
That's
Blow
crazy.
that shit up.
That's crazy. I've
I
never
would
done
blow that
anything
shit
like
up. Or for example, I was on some devious shit, bro. Like I'm saying,
that.
bro, I'm probably their Hitler. I don't think
Oh,
we can say
oh,
that. I don't think you're allowed to say that name.
oh.
I don't think you're allowed to say that word.
I mean, ain't no way you can because like
No, no,
like
I think you gotta bleep
documentary,
it. No,
like
you gotta bleep it.
like historical stuff.
I'm pretty sure we gotta bleep that, bro.
Okay, well,
I'm gonna have to bleep
historical.
that.
Like, I swear, I feel like on History channels they be talking about him all the time.
Well, yeah,
I
but
guess that's
I
history.
don't know, but that's different. I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel like for the
yeah,
reason that we're using his name, I don't think.
yeah. Fair. That's
Yeah,
fair.
but you
But
know that guy, I was definitely. I'm
yeah,
part of the history books, 'cause, bro.
yeah,
I would use
I was a
fireworks,
menace,
or like the thing is that we used, like for example, my old house we used to have a bunch of like ant colonies, and I would see like the line, like you would have like the long ass line of the ants, bro.
Oh, it
I would like make like I would put like a bunch of blocks and kind of like block
block
the
'em.
line,
Yeah,
and then I would like or like for example like I would put like a piece of food so they would
yeah.
all get there, bro. And then once
Uh,
they were on that shit, I would like light it up and fire,
damn,
bro. Like I
that's
was on some
crazy.
TV shit.
I've never been on that. Well, I've been on some devious comment, but not like that. Like,
No.
have you ever seen those videos where it's like there will be an ant and they'll be drawing circles around it with them,
Oh
like, trying
yeah.
to trap that shit? Because like I guess I don't know if the ants see it as like a barrier or if they're like the ink is poisonous in them. It's something like that. But they be like in the circle and they be trying to get out and then they get stuck and shit like that. I feel like that's the type of shit that I did as a kid.
Nah, bro. That
I like there would be bugs, like especially roaches or like a spider, and I had like bug spray to kill them. I would
they were like,
excessively
bro,
spray that shit.
on
I
that shit like
I
that.
know they're dead, and I'm still spraying their dead body, bro. Or like I excessively like stomping on them, but definitely with the ant paws. Like I used to kick ant like
it would be
sometimes.
on. So I wouldn't. I would like when it comes to like roaches. I would just step on them. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. And this is the thing,
cause
bro.
I
The
used,
ants are like probably one of the best bugs out there, bro.
yeah,
I'm not saying
that's
like.
what I'm saying.
I
Like
mean, obviously they're like obviously you don't want them in your house, but
yeah,
still
but
like
like
they're not. They're
they're
not the type
helpful
of
to like they're
to
helpful to shit.
to the environment. You
Yeah,
know, they're not the type of bug. It's not like a fucking cockroach that's just there for because it's
exactly.
dirty.
Yeah,
You know,
bro.
it's like an ant is
Ants
just
actually
like
do shit. So
yeah,
yeah,
bro.
they're
Like
actually kind of needed. So like as a kid, like I just see them, I be like, fuck that, bro. I spray hella water on them, or like if there was an ant pile, like I used to swim a lot, and if there was ant piles by the pool, I'd be like splashing full
I
water on
know,
them,
bro. Like I would be doing some BB shit to them,
and I
bro. And I
used
would
to,
just see them run, like run faster.
uh huh,
I'm like, bro.
and I used to like kick the ant pile, and then because they run so fast, I would just take off running after that, and I would just like
Yeah.
kick the ant pile, like because it would be like,
Yeah, bro.
like
No, I wouldn't kick. I wouldn't like want to touch it like with like myself because I wouldn't
uh,
want like ants
ants get
coming
on you.
at me, bro. But I would like put like the fireworks, or I would like
And
do some
that's
BB
my
shit, bro.
yeah. I used to think
I used to
ran
cause
super fast.
chaos, bro.
If I used to run super fast, I'd just be like, all right, let me just hit them real quick. And I used to have a personal vendetta against wasps because I
Ooh.
used to swim a lot. And I remember this one time I was by the pool and a wasp flew on my foot, stung me, and then I ran away. And like I came back and like it landed on my other foot and like tried to sting me. It didn't,
Yeah.
but it was the same wasp. So after that day, bro, I had a personal vendetta
Nah,
against
you're
wasps. If
just
I saw a
scared, bro.
wasp, I'd just be like, "Fuck you, bro."
Nah, bro.
Or
I
like
only get
bees,
stung by a bee once.
I'll leave bees alone.
No, I mean I
Bees
don't.
are so like evil,
No,
bro.
I don't do anything to bees, but
Yeah,
like I never done anything to bees because actually I was a little bit scared of them. You know,
yeah,
I feel like everybody doesn't really like attack bees.
yeah. No,
I feel like most people that see a bee, they just kind of like run
yeah,
away.
I
You
just like I run out. Like it's funny because the one session that I recorded with my girlfriend, we she's allergic to bees,
know.
and we were outside, and a
Yeah,
bee flew by, and we like we took off running in the middle of the session, bro. I was like, damn.
a fucking bee, bro.
That shit was funny as hell though,
Nah,
because that's
bro.
how I be like, because like I like to leave
How
bees.
the
Alone. I
fuck
don't
you
want
get
to kill
allergic to
bees.
bees though?
That's like crazy, man.
Like I don't get it, bro. Like
But
how do you get allergic to that
and
type of shit?
that's like so scary because like if you want to do outdoor shit, bro, you gotta have like EpiPen on lock, bro. Like like, I used to have like one of my homies. He's allergic. He was like, well, I don't know if he still is, but when he was younger, he was allergic to like stuff with. Well, I mean, peanut allergies are common, but then it's
That's
like.
also a stupid ass
But it's
allergy, bro.
like, cause
Like
like we would
how
eat
the
Chick-fil-A,
fuck?
man, and like the Chick-fil-A, they have like peanut
Peanut
oil or
oil,
something
yeah.
like that, and you have to have this EpiPen on deck just to eat Chick-fil-A. And I'm like, I feel so bad, bro.
Nah, bro. But that's the thing. Like, how the fuck you get allergic to peanuts, bro? Like,
Yeah,
what kind of gene is that?
yeah, I'm
That's that.
saying,
Nah,
like
fuck
that's
peanuts.
like it's crazy how common that is, but it's like, bro, damn.
Nah, bro. God hates you. You
Yeah,
get
no,
kind of
for real.
allergies, bro.
I used to like it was weird because my mom tells me this story like when I was younger, she fed me a banana once and I had an allergic reaction. Like I broke out to that shit. So she thought I was allergic to bananas, but like I'm not allergic to bananas anymore. So it's like I'm just
I
like,
don't
huh?
know. I don't think I'm allergic to
Yeah, I'm
anything.
not allergic
I
to
mean, I
bananas.
do have like well, I guess allergies to like not
Well,
pollen.
that's like different. Well, I mean, I don't know. I won't say that's
I do
different,
have
but
some
like
allergies because
allergies
of my
usually
because of my mom, but they're not like allergies to like fucking like
like I need an EpiPen for it or
yeah,
like
no,
I
no,
need to
no.
go
I
to my
just
yeah, I
get
don't
like a
have
little bit of a
allergies
running
like that.
nose every now and then.
Yeah.
Maybe like I start sneezing a lot, but
Yeah.
other than that, nothing
Yeah,
crazy.
or like or people would be like allergic to like crawfish or shrimp or like seafood and shit. I'm like, damn, bro.
Yeah, how are you people?
I love seafood,
Like
bro.
I don't know, bro. Being allergic to shit like that is like, bro, like
Yeah,
how the fuck? I don't know.
yeah.
In my mind it doesn't add up, bro. You're defective, bro. You came out
Like you
stupid,
came
bro.
out defeated already, bro.
Yeah, bro. You already
You're already
everything.
like, damn.
No, bro. But on that note of fucking like me, like for example, like doing stuff to like bugs and
Bugs and
shit,
shit.
like looking back, they probably look at us like like I'm some fucking evil villain, but like
Yeah,
I'm some fucking crazy ass creature, bro. But like think about it that way, wouldn't that be how like aliens look at us too?
Yeah.
Could you
But I
imagine that?
okay, if I'm being honest, bro, I feel like aliens probably look at us like we're stupid as shit.
It's not, I probably like they look at ants, bro. It's like
Yeah, yeah, they look at us like we're stupid as because it's like there people talk about like how there's so much proof of aliens, right? But like I feel like if they wanted to take over, they could. Like maybe not take over, but I feel like if they wanted to like try and invade us, try to like, fucking like wipe our shit out, they could, bruh. Like I feel like
yeah.
they're low key powerful as hell.
You
And
think like if we were to get invaded by aliens, what would you like? What would you be like? Your prediction of how they would look? Like what kind of a spaceship would they have come in?
oh,
What kind of like look would they have?
they look like Aaron from Invincible.
See,
Nah, I feel
that would be dope. That would be
like
dope.
every time I think of aliens, I don't know if you ever played this one game called Castle Crashers when you were growing up. But it's a simple ass story mode game and it's about these knights and shit like that. And you go to different locations. So one of the locations, there's these aliens and they're literally just like they have a green fit on and then they're yellow. Like they're the most simple design of an alien and their spaceship was like big as fuck. That's probably how I would imagine. Like if anybody knows what the fuck I'm talking about, and I'm not talking about witchcraft here, uh, that's probably what I would think an alien would look like.
Aliens. What would an alien look like for me? Fuck, I don't know how they would look like, bro. I'm thinking, I don't know, bro, like a random ass Mexican.
What?
Nah, bro, that's a different kind of
What?
alien. Fuck.
That's nah. That's actually fucked up.
Nah, bro.
That's actually fucked
That's
up.
me, bro. They look like just
That
like me,
no,
bro.
that's actually fucked up.
Nah, bro. Fuck. I don't know. What would my idea of aliens be?
I just feel like they're super like they had to be like they have had to be watching us and watching our every move and just studying us and waiting for the right time to like come down here and reveal themselves, right?
I mean, they could just look like someone shit out like Guardians of the Galaxy or something
Yeah.
like that.
Either they're like studying us and like
But
trying to
even Guardians of the Galaxy, like they're still pretty humanized, bro. I
yeah
feel
do that.
like having arms and legs, like they're pretty humanized. I feel like they
Hmm.
wouldn't. I wouldn't think aliens are like human, like with legs
Yeah,
and arms.
no,
You know,
no,
I would think they would be like fucking like
I feel like they're a lot scarier than like imagery and like these entertainment films and movies and shit like that play them out to be. I feel like they're like these creepy ass creatures for real.
you think they would could be as fuck. What are they good
Yeah,
as shit, bro?
that's what I'm saying. Like I feel
Like
like
have you seen Chicken Little? How
yes,
the fucking
right,
alien look like
yes.
a fucking
That's
fuck.
what no, that's what I'm saying, bro. I feel like they would just be on some creepy shit, and not to mention, it's either one of two things. I feel like
What
either
about
they're
the
looking
spaceship? What
down
would the spaceship look? Would it be like a fucking
like the little
like
like
this,
this thing, the saucers, yeah,
or would it be
yeah,
like an actual like? I feel like the spaceship has to be like some crazy like sci-fi shit,
or
bro.
it's like some fucking international space station looking ass spaceship,
Yeah, bro. I think that's what they would
or
have
like a
to be.
satellite.
I don't
Nah,
know,
I don't
bro.
know. I feel like definitely because I mean there's so many like of the videos that you see about alien leaks and they
Yeah,
just look like they're flying around super fast in like a saucer. So maybe that's their secondary ships or like the ones that individual aliens go out to and they have this big ass like ship. What if they had this big ass ship, right? And it's just been coming down trying to get to Earth for like years and years, but they're just going really slowly while they
yeah,
have aliens coming out and like seeing what type of shit we got going on down here and studying us, and they're just waiting for the day for that ship to reach Earth and like
man.
attack our shit, bro.
What might be crazy? What's your like favorite like alien movie or like alien story or like a
I
really
feel
good
like I
one
don't
that you
really watch
watched
alien
recently?
movies like that.
You haven't watched aliens movie
I
like
feel
that?
like I haven't watched alien movies like that in a minute though.
I don't know.
Maybe like I mean I don't really. I mean, ET, whatever you could say that's for the classic, but I don't really care for it.
Yeah. Really, you haven't watched alien movies like that?
I don't really watch alien
Well,
movies.
one of my favorite ones. This is like a classic. Well, at least for me, it's a classic. Like
Yeah.
the one with the rock called. I think it's called the Race to Witch Mountain or something like that.
Mm.
And
I don't think
it's
I ever
actually
seen
based
that
here
one.
in Vegas.
Oh
It's
shit.
actually it happens here in Vegas. Yeah, it's like early like young rock.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but basically it's like these two kids. Well, these two aliens escape out of like Area 51,
Yeah.
and they come down here to Vegas, and The Rock is like plays as like a taxi driver,
Yeah.
and he basically like gets with the kids, and he's like trying to like help them out, get back to
Oh
like
shit.
their spaceship and leave. And
Damn.
it happens all here in Vegas though. That's one of
Yeah.
the cool things.
Yeah, because like you see the scenery in the movie and
Yeah, in
it's
the
like,
movies, yeah, but
yeah, that's fire as
that
hell.
and
That
it's a
movie
Disney
shit.
movie though. It's called Race to
Okay.
Witch Mountain, and it's basically like Witch Mountain is like where the spaceship is.
Yeah.
So basically, there's just these two aliens that look like it, so they're
Oh,
able
okay.
to adopt like the forms of anybody.
Yeah, no, that's what's up.
So
I
that's
might have
the
to watch that shit.
yeah.
That
That I
sounds
mean,
good as hell.
it's a cool little movie.
Yeah.
It's nothing crazy, nothing out of this world, like, but it's a really good like alien movie.
Yeah.
I really like that one. One of the ones that I will actually recommend though, like actual alien movie that's good as fuck. Arrival. I don't know if you heard of it.
What?
Arrival.
Arrival?
Yeah.
I feel like I've heard of that, but
Um,
I haven't seen it.
that one is basically so there's like just random ass day,
Yeah.
like 5 spaceships come down here to the like big
Oh
ass
shit.
spaceships, like big
Oh
oval
shit.
spaceships just come to the world, right? Like,
Yeah.
and they end up in different parts of the world. Like there's one here in the U.S., one in China. I think there's one in like
Oh
South
yeah.
America, and like different parts of the world. I don't know if it was 5 or like it was like a certain number of spaceships
Yeah.
all across the world that they ended up with like a big spaceship, and nothing happened. Like they were just standing there,
Hmm.
and they're like, we need to communicate with them, and they get like this language professor from college.
Oh
So this is not
shit.
your typical like alien story, like we're getting
Yeah.
invaded. This is more like, if the aliens were to be here, like how would we react?
Yeah.
And he was like, this what to call, and everybody's like, well, I don't know, should we attack, should we, because the
Yeah.
aliens, like the spaceships, we don't even see the like throughout the movie, like spoiler alert, like you don't even see the aliens.
Yeah.
Or I don't know, I don't know, maybe not.
Type shit.
But it's not like the aliens come down and attack right away.
Yeah. Exactly.
They're
So
like
it's like
they
kind of
like the
organized.
spaceships are just there, and everybody's like freaked the fuck
Yeah.
out
They're
because
like,
there's
what
a
the fuck going
fucking, you
on?
know, like all
Yeah.
around the world, like it's just like an attack, or they
Yeah.
come in peace, like they're just trying to figure that out, and like
Damn.
so basically what they do is like they get this professor from like a college, I think it was Stanford or something,
Yeah.
and like this language professor, like main thing to know is how do we communicate with them.
Yeah.
So the whole thing is trying to communicate, and like the aliens communicate through like circles, like through images,
Yeah.
and basically they're just trying to figure out what they're there to help out. You know, if
Yeah.
they're there to help out, or they're gonna
Yeah.
attack.
Oh
And
shit.
the thing is, like, it's interesting because of the same time that's going on. Maybe like, for example, the US is trying to like figure out how to communicate with them, but like
Another country trying to
China's
figure out
like,
trying to attack them and
yeah,
shit.
China's
Damn.
like,
So it's like seeing the whole world like freaking out at one big
yeah.
time or reacting differently. That
Yeah,
kind of reminds me
and
of
it's like, if we attack them right now, like what if they fucking kill us and they're not
yeah,
here for that? Like what if they're here to help us out?
that's fair.
And then it's really fucking good. So
That kind of
you gotta watch
yeah, I
that
might
show.
have to because that kind of reminds me of the movie 2012 where we're talking about like the
2012.
world ending and then
Yeah,
you see every different country like react to it differently.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So
I
that was
feel
kind
that.
of like how it was, because the rival, because it's not like your typical like action, like shooting, like type shit.
Yeah,
It's just like, how do we figure this out before it becomes a chaos? Like, you
yeah,
know,
I
because
feel
if
you.
China attacks and all of a sudden it becomes an attack, then we
Yeah,
want to be cooked, you know.
exactly.
So it is pretty cool, and it's a little bit slow. Well, I wouldn't say slow pace, but it's like it just takes time to really get, really good to the point where it's like, oh fuck,
Yeah,
I'm actually wondering what the
yeah,
fuck.
exactly.
So that's one of the good ones out here. And it's actually from the director that did Dune.
Okay, cool.
So he's a good director. So
Type shit, type shit.
another one that's also really good. Fuck, which one was it? Which one was it? I literally had it. Fuck. Fuck, I forgot, bro. I
Damn,
literally had it, bro. I literally had it right before I started
damn.
talking about
What
this.
at the bleeper? What at the little spinning wheel above your
Yeah,
head?
bro. They're like fucking like, what is it we're gonna say? Uh, fuck. Well, I don't think it was a good one, but I personally liked it back in the day. But it was like in 2016. I don't know if you ever watched The Fifth Wave.
I don't think so.
No, but basically it was like also like this alien attack, and this like big spaceship just gets here,
Yeah,
and it's like it's fucking huge, and
I need
like
to
no,
watch more movies. I saw this.
it doesn't like, they also don't attack right instantly.
Yeah.
But what happens is some crazy shit starts happening, or like the first wave is like earthquakes, like, and
Oh
a bunch of
shit.
earthquakes started to happen
Yeah.
all over the fucking world, and like the second wave is like tsunamis, so a bunch
So
of
they're like
tsunamis
coordinating
happening.
natural disasters.
Yeah, and then like the
Nah,
third
that's
wave is like
crazy.
disease, so
Oh
everybody gets
shit.
fucking sick, and
That
then
sounds good as hell though.
no, but this is just like the first like 15 minutes,
What the fuck?
and then I think the fourth wave is I don't know what the I don't remember because I haven't watched it in a minute.
Yeah.
But I think the fifth wave was like supposed to be like them trying to colonize like humans,
Oh
trying to
shit.
get like, and
What's it
basically
called
what they
again?
do is like they would like get on the brain and shit.
Yeah.
So basically like you wouldn't know who the aliens were
Oh
because like
shit.
you couldn't
Like they're
see
trying
them.
to, yeah. What's it
So
called again?
the fifth wave,
The
and it was
fifth wave.
supposed to be like a franchise, like it would go for a while, but
It
it
just like
didn't. It didn't
fell
do
off.
really good.
Yeah.
It didn't. So they just did the first movie, but honestly, the first movie was really good. But
Yeah.
it's like another alien story
Type shit.
that I mean, I found it interesting back then.
Yeah.
But I mean, I also like looking back, it's
You're
kind of
like,
goofy. So
whatever. Yeah. Fair
yeah,
enough.
but I mean, other than that, like those are like the most recent alien shit
Yeah.
that I watched.
Yeah, I just it would be so weird to see it because I mean you have this portrayals of them in movies and shows and all that shit, or like even what we make an image out to of them to be. But if we actually saw them, I feel like they would look completely different from how they look in the movies and shit like that. I feel like they'd be creepy as fuck.
Yeah, bro. I know there's another like there's like a movie from Hasbro
Yeah,
because did you know how like Transformers are from Hasbro?
yeah,
Which by the way, I was watching Transformers the other day, bro. Like although those movies like the plot isn't crazy, bro, the fucking action in those movies is insane, bro.
yeah,
Watching Transformers is like
yeah.
every boy's dream, bro. And
I used
then
to love Transformers.
watching Transformers 1 and 2 and seeing Megan Fox there,
Yeah,
bro.
bro. All
Bro, that is
right,
like peak, bro.
bro.
Bro,
This was
like if I
amazing.
were to discover a perfect woman, it would be Megan Fox in Transformers and Margot Robbie in The Wolf of Wall Street, bro.
There we go.
Because there's no other woman that would look so, like that that's like anywhere close as that ever.
So-
Am I wife? Bro, everybody agrees that fucking even gay people agree that fucking Megan Fox,
Bro, like
Margot
he's
Robbie,
pleading his case right now.
Megan Fox and Margot Robbie in those movies were fucking insane. But yeah, basically Hasbro fucking fucking decided, because Transfer come from Hasbro.
Yeah.
Toys they decided to do the same thing with their board game, Battleship,
Mm,
and it's also like Alien.
yeah.
So that one was also cool. It has like some good actors in there, and then it's like a little cool story to just watch and chill for
Oh
Alien.
shit.
But that's funny as fuck that how Hasbro decided to do like this fucking game, like movies out of games, like
Yeah.
board
Oh
games
yeah.
and toys.
Yeah. No,
Imagine,
I feel
dude,
that.
chess the movie,
Dude, how the fuck that? Bro, I feel like that shit would be so. Well,
checkers,
I'm not
checkers
gonna
the
say that would be
movie.
boring because I mean,
That would
to
be
be honest,
insane. Imagine just fucking like Hasbro just doing fucking movies out of random ass shit,
yeah,
random ass board
they
games.
could make. I mean, if they make a good plot off of it, then
I mean, they just did Barbie.
true that.
They did
And
Barbie.
Barbie, yeah, Barbie actually had a good plot. So.
Monopoly, the game. I mean,
Bro,
the
Monopoly,
movie.
Monopoly, they could. I feel like they
Do
could
you
do
think you could do a
ace.
good? Well, it's basically the Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah,
What
true.
else could they do?
But the game version.
The game version. Some crazy ass shit, bro.
Oh,
No, yeah,
yeah, I
but
don't
I
know.
mean, Alien. That it will be interesting to see. I mean, I think I asked you this before, like in our first couple of sessions. But would you prefer an alien attack or a zombie attack?
Mm, I don't know, bro. Because both of them. Well, I say alien, low key. Because
Yeah,
even if it's like a lot of them, it's an ending cycle. With a zombie attack, it's never ending cycle. Honestly,
yeah.
like as much as yeah, sure, you could try to kill as many zombies as you want. I feel like
Well, you
that's
gotta find
still
a cure. It's all about finding a
exactly when
cure.
if you don't find a cure, bruh, it's gonna be a never ending cycle. Because guess what? People are gonna have babies, and babies are gonna get infected, and people are still gonna get infected. So it's a never ending. I mean, you see that with The Walking Dead. How the fuck, like, it's a never ending cycle, bro. So
Yeah, bro.
I would rather take on the risk of having to fight aliens, even if it's a big ass group of them, like it's a bunch of aliens. But knowing that there's an end to it, like we could kill them all rather than the
Well, the thing
zombie.
about aliens is it can also be political. Like they're aliens, bro. At the end of the day, they
Yeah,
have a government or
true
some
that.
kind of thing you can make like an agreement to.
Yeah,
They're
exactly. Yeah,
logical.
they're logical. Like
They're
zombies,
logical.
just
Zombies, they're just done. They
they're
just
just
want to kill
they're
you,
brain
bro.
dead. They're
It's
ready
just
to
a
kill. Yeah,
virus.
exactly.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah,
And then, I mean, till this day, though, I would say that the best zombie story for me is the Maze Runner.
fair. Maze Runner,
The Maze Runner
Maze Runner,
trilogy
pretty
has
good.
to be one of the best
Yeah,
zombie
Maze
stories.
Runner trilogy is actually super fire,
Yeah,
bro.
bro. And not gonna lie, bro. Like when you start watching it, you don't think it's gonna be about zombies, but
Yeah,
then it turns out that way, and
yeah.
it's perfect, bro.
Maze Runner is such a peak series, bro. I
Yeah,
loved
bro. They
watching
were,
that shit.
yeah. And I like the fact that they just kept it out of trilogy. They didn't go
Yeah,
like part one, part two,
yeah,
because that's a lot of movies do that shit nowadays. Well, they used to do that shit, and it would like be bad
yeah.
because
It's
then
like
yeah. I don't
No,
know
I feel you.
because I remember that the Virgin series they decided to go the part
Yeah,
one, part two, and they
and
never
they
ended.
fell off after Divergent, bro. And when
Yeah,
they did the fucking other two,
they did the two movies, and then they were never able to
yeah,
finish it because they wanted to do the part one, part two
yeah.
again.
No, I feel you.
Yeah, bro. But all right, bro. We just
Mm,
chill little
yeah,
session.
definitely
Keep
got a
feeling
lot of
like
fun.
that. We were able to talk about some random ass shit. Talk about some
Yap y'all ears off again.
yeah, and if you guys are watching it, you guys you fucking enjoy it. So
Yeah,
you find out some embarrassing moments from us with girls.
type shit
Uh, yeah, you're more prepared now for an alien attack if ever comes down to it.
for sure. Yep.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
Definitely.
we're already in an alien attack, bro. Go to Home Depot and you're gonna see them all.
Okay.
Come on,
Yeah.
bro.
No.
It's true. It's true.
no.
I'm
No.
half alien.
No. 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 No.
Yes, yeah, I'm half an alien. I'm allowed to say
No.
that. I'm part of the spectrum too, so I can say some
All
crazy
right.
ass shit.
Yeah,
I'm
let's cut this shit before
yeah,
you
we
get
have about to
wicked
come.
on here, bro.
There's gonna be some South Park episode right now, bro.
Yeah, nah.
We're getting canceled. All right,
Yeah,
bro. Anything
but
you got to say, bro?
nah, bro, we covered
Nah,
a bit
bro.
this session.
Just a
So
short little session for y'all. Just enjoy your Saturday, your Sunday, or whenever the fuck you're
whenever you
watching
watch
this.
this shit,
Yeah, if you're watching this shit a year later or like 2 years from now, just looking at our shit, fucking enjoy your 2026.
indeed. Yeah,
I mean, I still watch old podcasts from
yeah,
like 2 years ago.
yeah, for
So,
sure.
so if you're watching this way after it came out, you know,
Yeah, who knows? Maybe this is the episode that just
I
takes
might
off for
already
us
be
in the
dead.
future.
I
Hop
might
out.
already be dead, or I might be a fucking transgender woman now. I don't know. Who
You
knows?
never
Only
know.
Lord knows. Only God knows.
You never
I'm just
know.
kidding. I have nothing against it. I don't have nothing against that community,
They're
bro.
about
But
to take that and be like, "Oh,
no, no, no. I
he's
swear. No.
canceled."
Nah, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that
Yeah, yeah,
unless I get a $500 million.
oh my god! Unless I have $1 billion.
$1 billion. Fuck it.
Oh,
Shit, I'll cut my dick out right now, bro. No, I'm playing. I'm playing. I'm playing, bro. I'm
yeah,
just
it's
kidding.
motion mixtape, man.
I'm
You
just fucking.
about it,
We gotta end it up
man.
in some crazy shit, bro. If you don't end up motion mixtape in some crazy statements, it's not motion mixtape.
I guess so,
All
bro.
right,
But
bro.
yeah,
Well, thank you so much for tuning in today
appreciate
and
y'all for
listening to
tuning in.
everything. And
Drop that like button and
like the
subscribe
subscribe, give us some
and
comments.
watch this with y'all
Watch this with your girl. Don't watch this with your girl. Or
get some food, grub up.
yeah, bro. If you think we're handsome, just jack off in the bathroom with this video, bro.
Bro,
Whatever you want to do with this, just give us some views, bro. We appreciate every single one of you guys today. Thank you for listening to us.
and it's motion mixtape and we up out here.
We out.